crazy until we was like, wait a minute.
Hold on,
Like,
who said it?
Mulatto,
Mulatto. Yep, same shit.
Damn, that nigga was wrong as fuck.
All right, Roots, you do the countdown and you start the shit,
Oh,
and then I'm
nigga,
gonna do
it
an
started. The
introduction.
fuck you talking about? I said I'm
yeah,
about to
I was
start
about
the
to say, I
shit.
know he got us on here talking about this onion shit.
Fuck it. All right, bet. Boom. Real Rap Coalition podcast. We back. Yo, it's been a minute, but we are here bringing y'all Crash Course. That's right. Niggas are gonna watch the series. We're gonna watch all the movies in the series or whatever and break them down one by one, revisiting some of the greats and maybe some of the not great, but we gonna see.
Leading to the new release.
Leading to damn.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
a month and a half out or something.
May 15th,
Okay.
some shit like
All
that.
right. Well, I think we'll be on pace. That being said, before we get into the breakdown summary of this amazing part one.
Hold on, bro. It's been forever. You forgot how this works, man. Everybody got to introduce
I
themselves.
think
Yeah,
that's
that's
what he
why I
was
was
getting to.
practicing before we. Yeah, you detected that, right? I thought I.
Yeah,
Well, he said, let's talk about this great series, and
Nah,
I'm
I
like,
said
no,
he
wait a
before.
said
minute.
before
I
we
didn't
Before.
hear
get
you say
into that.
before.
Yeah,
What is
right.
wrong with this nigga?
Yeah, and then I heard him say something else, but all right, that's my fault.
It's all good.
I forgot
Well,
how this shit worked too.
all right. Well, we're gonna introduce everybody. Starting with the nigga that corrected me.
I am Pot of Greed.
No, the fuck you not. I am Big Lordy Lord. Back again. Let's do it. Pause.
Why he say that like the host say it? He said, Lordy Lord. Like,
Big Lordy
Nah,
Lord.
I'm dead. He said, "Lordy
Hey,
Lord, let's do it."
hey,
Pause.
black ass motherfucking roots in this bitch. Yes, don't forget the motherfucking.
why is there so many
Hey,
cuss words in your name, bro? This a family friendly channel.
Who said
This
that?
nigga said, "This is fucking black fucking roots. Fuck."
And then he just threw the word ass in there for some reason.
hey, that shit just reminded me of something, bro. When I
What
was in
happened?
high school, like this nigga, like this girl, like hold on her. She told on this nigga or something, but he didn't know how to cuss. Like he was like, "Oh, bitch, you done shit it up now." Oh, I'm about to get on your fucking damn ass, bitch. That shit was
He
funny.
told, he told that bitch she shit it up. Like,
Nigga say, "Oh, you fucked up now. Oh, you shit it up now."
Shit it up
beat
now.
your damn
No.
fucking ass. Like,
That shit was funny.
All right,
Nah,
damn.
that's the
All right,
funniest shit
boom.
ever. I'm using that
All
shit.
right,
Oh
bet. All right,
shit.
let's rewind now. So we in the year 2025. Let's take shit 25 fucking years back, yo, to the first
Facts.
Final Destination movie. That's what we watched for this shit right here. Um, this story's about the story's about a dude named Alex, high school kid, right? He going to France, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Alex just, I don't know if he was like this before the story starts, but for the purpose of this movie, this nigga's just been nervous as hell since the movie started. It just didn't feel right. Something felt off, and well, he's gonna be going on a flight with his peers and his teachers to France, and yeah, the story's basically. I'm
hey,
sorry.
are we
Are
monetized
you
this
good?
episode?
No,
We'll never
the
be.
No.
story is funny as hell. I hate to say it, but the story is actually fun as
Are
fuck,
we
funny as fuck.
monetized this episode?
We will never be monetized.
All right, so
I ain't
yeah,
gonna
so
lie.
then they had like a. Go ahead.
Yeah,
It's some
basically,
shit.
He
We just
saved it. I'm
gotta
about to
not
say
curse, bro.
Root saved it, boy.
We
He
gotta
was
not.
finna say the
We
F
gotta.
word.
If we don't curse for like the first, I want to say it's
I'm
like
not gonna
five
curse, bro.
minutes.
I'm just saying, like,
Bro,
Oh,
I'm
we
I
just.
don't
already,
even
bro.
have
I
a
already fucked that
talented
up. Don't even
son.
worry about it.
yeah. To
We
be
Yeah,
don't
I'm
even
about
clear,
to
got
say.
Full classmate already ruined it. Like
Yeah,
he's.
it was just a. I was just gonna say it was a retard on the plane and shit. You know what I'm
who?
saying? So
Oh,
that
you
wasn't
mean
his
All
peers.
right.
We're not
Alex?
Cool.
ableist. We're not
They
ableist in
had a
this
baby
podcast.
and a retard on that hoe.
All right.
We don't even
Uh,
got a
Yeah. So
1,000 subs. We don't need to.
we'll
We
never
know
get
way.
monetized.
Yeah.
Look, the synopsis is basically that this kid, he has a premonition that the plane's gonna crash and blow up and all this, and
So he gets off the plane with like 6 other people, and sure they get thrown off the plane, whatever the case may be, and the plane does indeed crash or blow up or whatever.
yep. So he saw the future. All right, boom. That's how the movie starts. Let's talk about this shit.
Bro, I'll tell you one thing. Like,
Yeah,
seeing this whole like in the year 2000, like this probably would fuck up some people like
You didn't
being
see this
scared of
in 2000.
planes and shit, bro.
You didn't see
Huh?
this in 2000.
Who?
You.
No, I was 5
Oh,
years
you
old.
saying like the people who was like of
I'm
age
saying
would
like a
see.
person, like if a
Oh,
person
okay.
seen this in the year 2000, they'd probably be scared as fuck to get on a plane, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I would. Yeah, it would have shook me up, low
like,
key.
bro, the whole like first 20 minutes of this movie is just differing things. Where like, bro, why are you getting on this plane if you this shook, bro? Like, I ain't never been like, I've been on a bunch of flights. I ain't never been scared to get on no flight, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna be real,
I
right?
haven't gonna happen, low key.
I think there's some good things and there's some bad things about how they did this movie with the suspense and whatever else that I feel like we are in a privileged position to talk on because we're in 2025 and the craft for these kind of mishap style movies has already been kind of perfected. So I feel like we look back on this, it's a couple times they were pretty uh what do I want to say, like a little bit too transparent about what they was trying to do, you know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
like for
Explain.
one, like well, for one, like you know, the father he's about to leave. It's like that. And the father's like, "Hey, have a blast, kid. You have your whole life in front of you." Like, oh shit,
Bro, did you
this
see the
flight's gonna go
face
I
that he
like that
horribly wrong.
though.
made? Did you
I
see
like that.
the face he made after that was so weird? Like I couldn't tell. I know what he was trying to go for, but it came off as like a cynical slash confused slash nervous.
I
Like
don't know
that
if
was just a
these
bad
folks
acting
just
point for the at that
shit
second.
ass actors, bro. Like, or if that was like intentional.
I ain't
But
gonna. I
Puos,
thought they
like,
was snapping, bro. Like
the thing is that I think as a film that's like kind of like showing your hand and it's almost like a parody.
foreshadowing. Yeah, it's
Well,
all it is.
to be fair, like this right here is like an innovator of a certain type of movie or a certain style of thing, in my opinion. That like they do a lot of foreshadowing and misdirection in this movie and shit. You know, it's close-ups and the loud noises of the fan blades whipping by. You know,
Yeah.
it's fucking like it. You know, you see like like he's at the airport finna, get his flight changed or whatever. And when that bitch flips over, like a wire pops loose from the fucking board and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit, like it's just a whole bunch of that type of shit, bro.
So I think one thing that did well was like the psychological thrill. Like you got the constant like sounds whirring, you got the kid just like hyperventilating, anxious. Like I
Hmm.
think that shit is good and it's very like visceral. Um but I guess because maybe we're familiar with the franchise, we might come into it a little bit biased, but for me, I
Well,
thought it was a little
before you
ham-fisted a lot of
continue,
the
You know
ways.
what's crazy
before you
though? Oh, go
continue,
ahead.
I've actually never seen this. I haven't seen
I
any of
haven't
them.
seen
Oh
the
my
first one, but I'm
god,
familiar with
y'all
the
never,
franchise.
y'all never
I
seen?
hadn't, I
I'm
haven't
mad
watched this
familiar, but
shit
I've never
in,
watched it.
I haven't watched this shit in at least 10 years, bro.
That
Like
is
I'm not gonna lie,
crazy. Niggas been living
but
under a rock.
Bro, the
like
most I've
I've
seen
seen,
of this
hey
shit,
yo,
the
What? I
it's
don't
a
get it.
nigga named Rock.
What's that? Yo, it could be. It's a
I
bitch named
know,
Rock
I know
Lee.
several men.
It is a bitch named
Hold
Rock
on
too.
now, Rock
You know
Lee.
several men.
Yeah, name Rock. Yeah,
Yeah, I know a bitch named Rock
So why
Lee.
you assume he want to be underground? He's not
barely,
just a real rock.
huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, you thought a nigga was talking about the Rock, that Hawaiian
Or
dude,
Tay Rock.
Tay
What
Rock.
Yeah, but
Why
so
not an
yeah,
actual rock like
rock? Right.
yeah,
because that don't like you would
like
die,
Patrick
bro.
Star?
You can't live under a rock. You would
Patrick
die,
Star
There's
lives
rocks of
under a
different
rock.
sizes, right? Pause.
man. Patrick Star, that shit a cartoon, bro. Let's be
That's
real.
not what he. Well, what if you talk about a pebble? How about that, Nick?
Yeah,
All right,
All
because a
right, bet.
pebble
but
can be on you. Pause.
yeah. So like I say, I do think that like one thing that this affected for me, and I'm gonna make this point, and then I'm gonna make another point connected to it. This shit right here, like I was a bit like, they do all of this setup for these kills and shit of, oh, this thing and this thing, like I knew that that wasn't going to be what killed a person, bro, because they're not going to show it right outright. I know how this series works. They'll misdirect you and then kill them a whole other way. So, that's fine. But I was actually very surprised at how well the fucking kills held up in this movie, bro. You know, but from
Yeah.
a creative standpoint to like how it looked viscerally and like the feelings, it could get from a person, that type of shit. Like I was very surprised that this 25-year-old movie, after like six, of these well, five of these movies, like I was surprised it held up this well. Did
So
anybody else feel the same?
I I want to say
Definitely,
yes. I want to say yes, and a lot from an entertainment standpoint, I think it definitely holds up. But I think from a plot perspective, there was something more to be desired. So I think that they wanted to add some depth to the story,
Death.
um, some depth, right?
definitely.
And but I think they did something that I don't typically agree with, like a film or a show, which was to add an omniscient character to explain the plot to the crowd.
You
So
Yeah,
mean the caretaker?
Candyman.
Not caretaker,
the coroner
the
guy,
mortician.
yeah, the mortician. I felt like
That's great. I
Some
never heard nobody say that before about dude. That's like the best character in the movie to most people.
right. Well, the thing is that when you have somebody kind of just walk in and explain to the characters and explain to the people watching in the theater like how everything works all at once, it kind of takes away from the mystique of like
But
everything
it's
happening, you
you don't,
know?
you don't feel like it's cryptic though? Like it's just a random nigga who's a mortician just talking about death in general. He didn't
and I
say,
don't I don't think it's like that random either. I think that they did like a good job of like ambiguity.
Here's the thing, right? I'm
I
pretty
He
don't
sure
might
know.
have
that
actually been in the Reaper or
Well,
whatever
yeah,
the
that
fuck.
he actually is. Like, yeah, he's actually death. Like the nigga knew
Hmm.
his name. He
Huh.
when he walked in, he called the nigga Alex. Like, and they didn't trip him. I was like, nigga, how the fuck you know my name, bitch? That's
yeah.
what
You
I
know
would have
He's
what?
said.
famous.
And
He
they
in the
should have.
newspapers,
They
bro.
didn't
You
even.
don't know
They
that.
didn't
Well, he
even
talks to the
bother
little
to
detectives every
touch
other
on
day
that.
as they try
Pause.
to get new leads from this autopsy.
Come
But
on.
besides that, right? Like,
If you walk
I,
in a building and the nigga say, oh, "What up, Bob?" or "What up, Luno?" Bro, what the fuck? Get off my
What up,
shit.
well,
Bob?
I'm
Everybody
not like
calls him
I'm
Bob.
not.
You don't know him, bro.
All I'm saying is I'm not. What do you call it? I'm not implicated in a fucking like ongoing death slash potential homicide investigation. I'm just Bob, you know. But look,
But he's not like.
I'm not
Yeah,
denying
go
what
ahead,
you're
go ahead.
saying.
Yeah, yeah,
By the way,
you're right.
because
Yo,
movies like this, especially since even like a lot of the
yo,
summaries and synopsis
yo,
I've
what's
seen,
up?
like kind of describe what's happening to these dudes as like them falling victim to the Grim Reaper. It could be the case that he's literally the personification, like the metaphor of the Grim Reaper,
He
as he
is.
talks about life and death to these kids. I'm okay with that as a metaphor, but nonetheless, I think that there's more tactful ways of getting. For
Yo,
example, right? Like,
Oh,
bro, like after he got that sort of talking to, he started doing some cold shit, like
yo.
seeing the explanation of how the plane came apart and then like using like the floor plan of the
Yep.
plane and the circuits or yeah.
You
oh, my
need
fault,
that
my fault.
push though, bro. Like, cause if you put yourself in that situation, would you have thought of that? Like, no,
Hell no.
I
there's no
wouldn't
way
have, but I think that
Well,
was
he
oh,
was obsessed, bro. Like beyond that, like
that
his
might have
every
turned
waking
you.
moment was obsessed with that
That
shit and trying
might
to
have
figure that shit
turned
out,
you
bro.
obsessed though, Case. If you have a vision, you run off a plane, then it actually comes to life. I might
Yeah.
obsess over that shit as well.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that, like you're saying, like we wouldn't, like, might not have thought of that shit, but I'm saying that, like, he thought of it because he was obsessed, bro.
And
You know.
then the people who you survive with just start dying right after each. I probably would be obsessed as well. I probably
Hey,
like what the fuck
so
going
hold
on.
on just a second. So Roots, I wanted to, before we moved on to the point, I wanted to
Yeah.
revisit the last point, with you. Like on a first watch, how did you feel about the death scenes, of the
Uh,
movie?
damn.
Bro just said my fault and then didn't say nothing.
I think he was on. He was already talking to somebody else, so I think he didn't know he was.
Can y'all hear me?
Muted or unmuted?
Yeah. So he probably didn't even. He probably thought you
Yo,
was saying, "Hey,
yo,
nigga, you unmuted."
Maybe.
Well,
what's
not
going on with
nigga
my
though,
shit?
but
I mean, but yeah. So like that shit, like I don't know, bro. That definitely would have been like some obsessed ass shit.
just ask Luno the same shit. He never seen it either.
I
hmm?
thought he did. Said he did. No, Roots,
Hmm?
we can't hear you.
Luno said he never seen it.
I
Roots,
did
I
not.
guess is typing.
Now I can
There he
hear
is.
him right now.
Yeah, there he is. But it
Yo,
stopped. I'm about to
yeah, I
say, are
can
you
hear you
on
now.
push to talk, bro?
I
Yeah,
can
are
hear
you
you,
on
bro.
push to talk?
We can hear you. Leave and come back.
Go on your pot of greed account, bro. Birds of Europe.
Africa.
No, that was you.
Facts.
You're kidding me with this shit. Yo,
Oh,
I
he in
just
here?
didn't want to continue on a thought
Hey.
until I was
Oh,
confirmed
yeah,
that
that's
he's still
weird.
catching the audio. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, bet. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that. That was fucking retarded.
Are we
But
still live? Are we good?
yeah. Everything's good. Everything's good. Yeah. So what was the question you asked me about the death scenes?
How you felt like on a first watch, about the kills and the creative kills and shit they did here, like
Okay.
the quality of it and the creativity and such and such.
Okay. Um, this is the problem with like social media and shit because like I said, I've never seen this movie in whole before. However, I saw the Loomis was her name, or Ludwig
No, it was
Luton?
Luton, I think.
Luton.
Yeah.
I saw the Miss Luton scene before. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw a majority of it, and that one seemed kind of drawn out. I don't know. It was just like a lot of shit happening to her. Whereas in the first one, in the first scene with what was his name? Billy or whatever the fuck his name was.
Todd.
That nigga died kind of
Todd.
quick. Or Todd, yeah,
That's
Todd.
Todd, brother.
The Todd shit was, he slipped on some water, got choked out by in which I don't know, like since when do shower heads got cables in them? But nigga got choked out by a cable, and the soap and shampoo, whatever the fuck was on the floor, nigga couldn't stand up. Okay, cool. That shit is insane. And so I think they a lot of this shit is meant to seem like it's happenstance, and I feel like that one was more believable than in which the bitch. I'll just say that
Bro,
the bitch scene
the
started to make sense. Okay, she had hot water in a mug. She tossed that out, put some something cold in it. It cracks the mug. That
mhm,
scientifically makes sense. She drips,
mhm.
drips, 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 gets over to the computer. It starts frying up. That makes sense. You sticking your face into something smoking is absolutely stupid to me. Like I don't even understand.
Yep.
Like she's literally examining as smoke is rising from a in which I don't think the computer was on, but it had electricity coming through it.
Mhm.
From there, she gets the
Well,
shit
As a
blows up in
technician,
her
that's part of
face,
the job, man. I'm gonna keep it a
cuts her
buck.
main artery in her neck. Uh, she fucking slips and falls on her own blood, and then pulls a towel down with a knife or whatever the fuck,
You got it the
and
worst, bro. Out of
the
everybody.
knife fell in her fucking chest.
I don't
I
maybe.
That
definitely
just
don't think
seemed
she
like
got
a
it the
lot.
worst, brother. To
Like
be
I feel
fair, homeboy in the fucking bathroom with the fucking slipping on,
Well, I'll
Final
tell you.
Destination.
Yes,
bro.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
the shit peeled
Y'all
off the
spoiling
wall,
it, man.
spun around his neck, blah 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 blah. Like,
Did
bro,
you say
Well,
come
blah
I'll
on,
blah
tell
blah
bro.
you.
blah.
spoiling it?
The thing
I
that
say
was
y'all spoiling
crazy.
it.
The thing that was
We're actually
crazy to
Sorry,
recording
me,
right now,
bro.
anybody
so
ask you to join Yaga?
I ain't
The
watch
thing
it.
that was crazy to me, bro, is the
It's the
fact
first
that
one
like,
from 2000, Slim.
bro, the fucking like
I don't
I
really
don't
remember it.
remember that water from the toilet or whatever. I don't remember like watching and that whole like pause the water sucking back up into the
Yeah,
toilet
it
and
did.
shit,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
I just
another
remember
thing.
the
I
end of
didn't
it,
even, but
Puos. I don't
that's
remember
some
the
boy,
rest of
that's
the movie.
some hoe ass shit, Puos.
Nah,
Because
bro. Like that's the thing, though. KTL. This movie, I think it did that on the second one too, but it was trying to make it seem like, of course, like make it seem like he did.
What movie are you
suicide,
talking about?
like
Final
nigga.
ironically, death is a
But
living being.
The first one?
yeah,
Yeah,
he,
the
Yeah,
first
he
one.
he named himself that
Oh,
on
Yeah,
okay.
and I
purpose. He
thought
know
the
what we
podcast was
doing,
the
Roots.
other ones didn't do that though. The other ones didn't give a fuck if you knew
Are you
it
talking
was
about me,
Death
KTO?
doing it or not.
Yeah,
Oh, nah, I'm
but
not then.
My
Puos,
thing
but
with
that's
with
what I'm saying
the
though, bro. Is
water.
like I've always remembered Final Destination just being like, oh damn, like so like death
Yeah,
gonna kill
it
you and
wasn't
shit,
no
and
sneaky
like
death like, oh,
they what
I
yeah,
got
like
you.
they wasn't just hoeing, bro. This movie they was hoeing the whole
Yeah,
for
time,
sure that
bro.
was hell.
yeah,
Like the whole fucking movie. We'll talk about it later. But there's some shit I'm looking. I'm like, bro, god damn, bro, just let me win. Like what the fuck?
Well, to
Well,
be
yeah,
clear,
Like
right? Like, I think that the shit in the real world gets manipulated by like the spirit of death or whatever you want to call it, Grim Reaper, right? So like,
yeah,
there's like things with like the water on the floor or whatever else. Inanimate objects just get flung around. Not to mention like she was had the pot, the kettle or whatever else. That shit just turned mad dark out of nowhere. Like when she picked that shit up,
Yeah, that was
she
the
noticed. She
thing
was like,
in which they did that
yeah.
every time. It was like a dark blur
Yeah.
that showed up behind them. Like
One
in
time
Todd's
it was
death,
in the rear
it
view
showed up in the
mirror. Another
mirror or
time
whatever
it
the
was
fuck.
in the
Yeah,
puddle of water. You
yeah,
know.
facts.
Can I ask y'all something?
What's
Hey, but
up?
that's some evil ass shit though. Like that's just like not natural, dog. That's
Y'all
fucked
ever
up.
poured something like in a crack cup and didn't notice it was dripping? That
Yeah,
Yo,
that
I
was
think
Yeah,
she
stupid.
was
that
just
shit
so
happened to me
fucking
Yeah,
hella
You
that's
didn't.
times.
You
crazy,
didn't.
bro.
she was
There's no
already
way you're
acting like
that
so
locked
shook.
in, bro. There's no way you're that
Yeah.
locked in on packing fucking bullshit for you to not know that you're
That's happened
dripping
to me
mad
so
water
many
on the
times.
floor or
Not
alcohol or
roots
whatever.
bullshit. That's a white woman. She was so fucking shook that she knew like shit was going wrong. Something was wrong in the crib. Everything is going
Mm.
wrong. She shook as hell. She's there trying to sip from that
Look,
cup of water with no tea in it.
hey,
And all that shit is
Luno, hey
leaking.
Luno, she
Trying-
just seen this her damn student outside her house fucking with her tires and shit too. Like
Yo,
she
word.
shook as
Oh,
hell.
bro, that's crazy, bro. Like you under investigation for some shit,
That
You talking
and
nigga is
about the
crazy.
original?
gonna go fuck
Yeah,
around
the
with
first
people's
one.
Oh,
tires
okay.
and shit, bro. This the podcast, John.
Yeah,
Man,
that
hold it
nigga
down,
is
man.
that
Hey, you
nigga
could
Oh,
is
you guys are
press
filming a
crazy.
podcast right now?
Come on, man.
y'all should have pressed record, KTS.
We did, bro.
Oh, my bad. I know you niggas
Hold
recording
on, I
shit.
think
Recording
I
right
think it
now.
crashed. I think it
Yeah.
crashed. I think it crashed. Hold
My
on, hold
We're
on,
not
fault,
hold on,
bro.
hold
recording
on.
for the
Come on,
podcast, so y'all
Slim.
recording y'all
All
game.
right, if you just want to argue, man, you can
Nigga, it
argue,
ain't
man. But
nobody playing the game, Slim.
So what y'all recording?
Slim, are you not Final Destination? Nigga,
Yeah,
My
go
you
look
bad.
not
on
I
the
here?
YouTube,
okay,
bro.
well
We live.
this is the thing. My bad. So I
Slim
thought
must
y'all
be
was in
drunk,
Jesus.
bro.
I thought
You
y'all was
gotta
in
be
here talking
drunk.
because look,
Who else? He pulled up,
last,
lit as fuck out the club. He
What's
wanted to
wrong
talk
with
to
this
his
nigga?
look
partners
though.
and shit, and he
Listen,
just
this
fucking up the
the last
podcast.
thing
You
I
can't
said.
derail
Yo,
the
that nigga
Now
Elliot
that's
in the
crazy.
chat,
I
bro.
had
That's
no
crazy.
idea.
I
That's my
didn't even
apologies.
notice.
Look,
Go ahead.
okay, well let me say this.
Let's see.
Because the last thing I seen y'all niggas say about it was that it was gonna be on Saturday. Today's not Saturday. Today's
Hey, Slim,
Friday.
you off that Henny, bro,
All
or
you
what
gotta
you
do is
drinking? You
All right,
drinking
hey, listen,
Malibu?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but like
excuse
this
myself. I
entire
I'm
didn't even
saying
conversation we've been
when
telling you
niggas
we're
said they was
recording,
on
and
the
you're
John.
like, no, y'all
podcast
not.
Yes, sir.
Saturday at 7:30. I thought y'all was in here
Slim.
talking.
Wait, so
Slim,
Slim
all
is
you
drunk
have
right
to
now?
do is
Yeah,
leave,
he off.
bro.
He off.
Who else? I've been at
Crown
work
Royal,
all day.
bro.
I ain't look at no chat.
You allowed to get drunk after work, bro.
I
That's
just
your
seen
right.
Let me ask
That's
you
it,
I
something,
right?
just seen
Slim.
y'all
You
mic up.
popped up. You think niggas just gonna talk about the movie not on the podcast?
Niggas in
Hey,
here getting
hey,
analytical for fun.
who else? I literally said niggas spoiling the movie. That's what I said.
And I
And I
said
said we're recording.
this nigga.
Yeah, you said
What?
we talking about the first one from.
Bro, drunk as fuck,
I didn't
bro.
know it was a podcast, bro.
I'm
Nobody told me. My
confused as
bad.
hell.
My bad.
Slim had a
Look,
long
who,
week,
who
bro.
else?
He's just trying
Who
to
else? I'm the
drink
one
some
that's
Henny
been
and
bamboozled. I'm the
decompress.
one that's been bamboozled here, bro. Because niggas
Look at you
said
being a
He
Saturday
went
at
and
victim.
got some
7:30.
hand grenades. He
Look at you
went
being
on
a
Bourbon
victim.
and
I'm the
got
one
some
that's.
hand grenades.
Yeah, damn
Luno.
right, Slim.
I
Who
feel
the hell
like
That was
gave
like
this?
8 hours ago,
This
Slim.
nigga
You
got
know,
off of work and said,
Who else? I
"Bamboozle,
went to
do it."
work. I went to work 9 hours ago.
There's F Dub. What's up, man?
There you
you are
go. Somebody
crazy.
that watched the movie.
Somebody that knows
That's
we doing a
crazy.
podcast.
That nigga said y'all spoiling the movie.
Yeah.
Like niggas, when have we ever just mic'd up and talked about some shit before a
Bro,
podcast?
nah,
I
nah,
thought
hell
y'all
nah.
might
Hold
just
on,
play
hold
the
on.
game,
Nah.
man.
Hold on, bro. Hold on,
Oh,
bro.
okay. I see.
Because
Oh,
this
that's
nigga come in
crazy, bro.
asking
He
mad
drinking
questions,
Crown
and
and
John just
Seven,
come
bro.
in. John just come in, just knocking shit over, just talking over niggas and shit. I think they coordinated this shit.
This nigga sound like cyberspace.
Yeah, niggas derailed the fuck out of this hoe. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, it
Yeah,
ain't
John
no big
fact,
deal.
John came in here and made one comment. He's like, "Yeah, that's
I-
crazy. That's just like fucked up. That's like crazy." Just left.
Yo,
That
yo,
nigga said
can
we
y'all hear me?
spoiling the movie.
Yeah, we hear
a
you,
tw- a
Fireworks.
25-year-old movie.
You're
Am I
talking about the
clear?
first one? Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, it's
you
just
clear.
dark. It's just fucked up and dark. Yeah.
All right, for sure.
That nigga Slim crazy.
What, bro? What
Hey,
were we
man,
talking
I was
Slim
about?
said it
I
ain't
was
gonna be no fucking podcast
Hey,
without me.
well,
I'll show y'all.
KTL, I was unaware that the podcast was starting.
It's
a day
all right,
early.
bro. You're drunk.
Nobody
It's okay.
let me
Everybody
know.
drinks.
That
Who
hoe
else?
is
You gotta
25
you gotta
years
get some
old.
tips
How
from
would
who
we
else,
be
bro?
spoiling it, bro?
This nigga Slim
Nope.
is drunk, bro.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Hell yeah,
lie.
he drunk as
No, I'm
fuck.
not.
I'm not gonna lie. He's saying,
Fireworks,
listen.
he been in here slurring his words and all types
Hey,
of shit.
fireworks, man. Like nobody gave me a
He
heads
finna.
up that the podcast
Hey
was a
Slim,
day
tell
early,
him I
man.
know that's
So I
not
didn't know.
fireworks
All
talking.
you had to do was read,
I
bro.
know that ain't F Dub talking.
You
Well,
had to
I've
do is
been at
read.
work. I haven't
What
looked in
about
the
us,
chat
man?
all
Bro,
day.
you
Nigga
haven't been
just
at work
popped
for
up in
3
the
days
voice
straight,
chat and
bro.
You didn't read the
Niggas,
chat at
You
all.
know
niggas,
what?
You
See,
didn't read.
other people.
KTL
Hey,
added
Puos, this
niggas.
the
I have
thing.
not been reading the
All right,
chat,
bro.
I
bro.
know that ain't F Dub
But this
talking.
the thing, Puos. I
It's
I
F-Dub.
I popped up in the voice chat and looked and seen niggas in here. I didn't see no bot or nothing. I didn't know niggas was recording.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
we
you
were,
saw the
and,
bottle.
and I can understand that.
You
But
didn't
then we
read the
said we're
part where
recording.
Nigga
Root
told
said
us
he can
the
record
bot
with
is the
OBS.
I didn't read anything, fireworks. I just seen
bottle.
people
The
mic up.
bottle,
Bro,
but he
fuck.
bought it.
Listen, fuck reading. Fuck reading.
Okay, none of
We
this matters,
spent
bro.
we
Let's
spent a minute and
finish
a
this
half
shit, bro.
Yeah,
explaining to
hey,
you that
Yeah,
we're
bro.
man.
recording,
I'm
bro.
glad you're having fun on your weekend, Slim, bro.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's okay.
So yeah, I mean I agreed with y'all that y'all was doing a podcast. I just didn't know.
You
Hey,
know
John
now,
said he's
brother,
faded.
man.
No, it's all good, Death. Salute to you for pulling up.
Nigga
And,
called you dead.
Yeah, he not even mic'd up, bro. He literally
salute.
just.
Oh, you talking
Salute.
about
He
Doug.
tuned in though, so I respect it. Look, we was talking about the
Oh,
quality of
we
the
was
deaths. We was
talking
talking
about
about the fucking miasma following the bitch in the house and everything. And yeah,
yo
yeah, bro,
asthma.
miasma.
I'm stupid.
Yeah,
Nigga
like
can't
my
breathe.
Might be low key.
Yeah, I'm about to
They
say, bro,
can't
he need
breathe.
an inhaler or something. I
What
said,
the
yo
fuck?
asthma. He said, no, my asthma.
That's why you can't talk about shit with battle rappers. Y'all know miasma is a word, right?
I thought I'm not gonna lie to you. I always thought it was pronounced miasma.
What the hell does
Uh-uh.
it mean? I don't know.
No, I didn't
Miasma
know
is a
that.
It's
highly
like an
unpleasant or
apparition
unhealthy
firework.
smell or vapor.
I did
Crap
not
saying
know
it
that
right
shit.
there,
An
KTL.
oppressive
not
or
know that.
unpleasant atmosphere which surrounds or emanates from
I
something.
thought you meant
Yeah,
like
I
my asthma, like
couldn't.
got
If you asked
asthma.
me what that meant, I couldn't have told you.
Ironically,
But
I never knew that was a word.
one miasma, like back in the olden days, was literally called the Black Death, yo, and it was just like a
You ever
black
seen
fucking
them
vapor.
doctors during that time? They used to be so clean.
I
Hey,
just
hey,
seen some shit about them the other day.
You mean
hey,
the
The
just
plague
for
doctors,
Niggas got bird mask
just
on.
for
And
just
yeah.
for
the
context
robes and
and
shit.
placement and shit like that. Where did y'all left off?
We
Hold on,
weren't really
F Dub. So
summarizing it
here,
linearly. We
here,
were talking about like certain aspects of the
F
movie.
Dub. Did you is this the first time you watched these hoes?
No, no. It's just a series that I didn't really catch too much interest. I think I seen like the first,
I
maybe the
think we were
third, and that's really
discussing
that.
currently the how we felt about the creativity of the deaths and like the effectiveness, whatever the case may be, like how good the deaths were in the movie.
Okay,
It's
well,
very.
off the rip,
Oh,
I'll tell
sorry.
you
Go
this
ahead.
right now. They were too convenient, nigga. Too convenient is what I'd like to say for
What you
this
mean?
first
Explain.
movie.
Bro, yeah, no, I get his point. Like, so much shit got to align for all this shit to keep happening to people,
Oh
bro.
God, you
I
gotta have the
I
worst
think that's
luck
the
in the
point,
I
world
though.
know
for all
that's the
this
point,
stupid
Puo,
shit to
but
happen
like,
to you.
I didn't mind it until probably like right at the around the time that shit started happening to that Claire bitch, bro. That
Clear.
shit so much. I know that shit. So much shit, bro, was happening. Like, god damn, bro, she avoided 4 or 5 things, bro. Why the fuck did it keep
That
happening
hoe
to
wanted her
them?
bad as fuck.
But ain't
Puos,
that the point though?
Puos, literally
Nah, not really.
the electronic transformer blows off the pole outside and just like starts swinging into some shit. Then the dog gonna go outside and they pull a hole in the pool and the electric thing falls in there. Then she goes like she gets away from that, starts climbing up. The shit is falling
It's
like on her
smacking against the
house, bro,
house,
to get
bro.
her. She make it in the window. Then everything, like all the fucking outlets start shooting fire, bro.
Maybe
Like
the
shooting
more you
electricity and
invested in
fire.
it, the more it wants you.
Who else,
Hey,
bro? That shit would
Puos,
not let that bitch go, bro. I was like, God damn, man.
let me ask
Bro,
y'all a
when she
question.
was in the
'Cause,
garage, the shit was
All
a
Billy had to
wire
do
was
was
trying to
like get out
break
of a
the
car to
garage
avoid a
down.
train, Paul, or not
Because
Billy.
he didn't believe in that shit.
Who else?
Carter.
All Carter had to
We
do
gonna
was
get
step out of a
we gonna get
car,
to
bro.
Carter. We gonna get to Carter, goof ass.
Oh, he's a bitch. Yeah, he is a bitch.
What did he do that was so
hey, I got a
wrong?
question.
We gonna talk about
Oh
it. Go ahead,
shit.
Slim.
Go ahead,
No,
Slim.
no, you've
He
asked
might
enough questions,
that
podcast derailer.
Ask your question, brother.
that nigga Carter might go down as one of the most hated film characters in film history.
Wasn't
He
Bro.
that
tried. They
bad.
tried to like turn that shit around for him at the end. Pause
It
and
wasn't
necessary.
that
That
bad,
motherfucker,
bro.
like,
Honestly, I just seen way worse.
no, he was a goofy Pujols.
He was a
He was a
goofy.
hoe and a
Pujols.
goofy.
All he
Most
did
All right, hold on,
was
hold
definitely.
on.
just rap it out with
Before
that
we
nigga every time
continue,
he seen him. That's it.
before
That
listen,
shit
before we
lame,
continue,
bro. Like
before
I
we
saved
continue with
your
Carter,
bitch ass life, boy. Why you still mad at me?
before we continue with
And
Carter,
that's the
let's
number one reason why I say
Slim,
that.
go ahead and ask your question, bro.
Oh well, yeah. My question, well, it had to do with what y'all was talking about like a couple minutes ago before Carter. But in terms of like all this shit happening to the bitch, you gotta correct me if I'm wrong because it's been a long time since I've seen this movie. But ain't that the point of the entire thing? Like if you cheat death, like you're supposed to be dead already. So if you cheat death, then it's just
But
gonna
that's
keep
the
trying to.
thing. They've set the precedent
Nah,
within this
no,
movie that like you
Slim.
can cheat your death in this hole.
And it
Like
just
Carter
skipped to the
just
next
got out of a
person.
car and like it got hit by a train and it skipped him, bro.
Yeah,
This
it
bitch
skips you.
avoided about 3 or 4 things and it just kept coming after her in the same like night, bro. How much
But
shit
that's
did
what I'm
she got to
saying. It
avoid?
probably wanted her bad as fuck.
That's not fair, bro. Well, that shit ain't fair. Like,
Nigga,
For
I'm
sure not
death.
fair.
I don't give a fuck about being fair to you, nigga. I'm trying to
all
kill
right,
you.
well, all right, bro. Well, you a hoe.
I'll
I'm gonna
be
be
that.
dead, but you gonna be a hoe.
Oh,
Bro,
he's
I'll
a hoe,
circle
and they
back
didn't
around
just
for
die
you.
like they were supposed to.
Yeah,
Well,
nigga, how you
well,
get a
bro,
vision
that's
and
not,
then
bro.
try
That's
to
not
like,
my fault, bro. I didn't ask for this vision. I seen this hoe and I like got the fuck out of there, bro. Why you mad at me?
nigga, because I had a design
Cause
and you
he
fucked
deaf.
my shit up.
You caught 40 something bodies.
Let's just
You
say
this
that.
is the type of
Let's for example, let's say we I'm making a building and then this one guy pulls out a brick on this building I'm making and the whole shit just collapsed.
that's
Like, why
not
the
what
fuck you pull this
happened,
brick
bro.
out, nigga?
Pujols, that's not what happened.
It's my
It's the
design. You fucked it up.
no,
Now
Pujols.
I'm
It's
on
you
your ass.
literally you put a car in a compactor and one of the mirrors came off that hole and didn't get compacted. And you steady chasing down that mirror because you want to break the last piece of the car, bro.
Oh,
Why are
we
you
getting
this
that mirror,
obsessed?
nigga.
Like,
We getting that
what the
mirror, nigga.
fuck? Like,
I
bro, you
wanted the
caught
whole
40
car fucked
bodies,
up.
bro. Bro, you
Don't
caught
matter, nigga.
40 bodies. This is the type of greed that got Sodom and
And
Gomorrah burnt
I
down,
catch
bro.
millions a year,
Yeah, man.
nigga. You're not
Ain't
finna
about how
get
many
away
cameras
with it.
you got.
Exactly, bro.
Y'all,
You worried
y'all
about
look your
me, bro.
fault,
You
man.
lame.
That ain't
What
lame,
Loaded Luck
bro. This
said.
is my job, nigga.
Yeah, bro, and you doing very well at your job. Why you worried about me?
Yeah, cause you fucking my
I
stats
don't
up, nigga.
I don't want
You
to
fucking my
die.
stats up.
I'm
Like
100%.
that
Four
shit is
niggas, six
crazy,
niggas
bro.
get away. I'm not 100% no more, nigga. Get
Bro,
your
that
ass
shit
dead.
lame, bro. I mean, well, shit. The death at the end of the movie ended up not at 100%. If that's the case, bro.
Shout out Claire Rivers.
But that's really an insane name, Clear Rivers, bro.
It ain't
But
even clear.
That's
That
one thing
shit
we
Claire.
definitely got to talk about,
that
though,
shit
right?
is CLEAR, Puos. I seen it
So,
on the subtitles.
so hold
Yeah,
on.
that's
So
what
at
Some of these people had
baseline,
the most
hold
generic
on.
Go ahead,
white
Luna.
people
Go.
name. I swear to God, in this movie.
Bro,
Not
they
all of
named
them.
Billy Fire. Hey, shout out to Sean William Scott, bro, too. That
I don't
motherfucker.
know
Yeah,
who that is.
That was Billy,
that's
bro.
Stifler, bro.
He was
That's
lit.
Stifler
Yeah.
from
Which one was
American Pie.
Billy?
He was
The one,
Stifler. He was Bulletproof Monk. He was one of the
Niggas
Dukes
and
of
Facts.
other
Hazard.
people.
he was the
Nigga
one that
was
got
in
his head
nigga was
like
in the
sliced
rundown
by that
with the
Yeah, by
rock
the
and
one
shit.
piece.
train
Yeah,
shrapnel.
Bro, he
yeah.
told that nigga, he said, yeah, bro, her blood caramelized and your footprints was in it. They
Yeah.
looking for you.
Well, yeah, hey, Puos, the motherfucker just kept like Carter kept holding him on that bike. He kept like riding his car. He's like, "Hey man, you fucking asshole!" Like that motherfucker.
Yeah, bitch.
Hey, he dropped his sandwich and he got ran over by a car.
Nigga, you're dead next, Carter, and it's your fault. I'm staying far away from you because you're a dead man, Carter.
Stay away from me,
Puos, he
man.
said all that shit's happening to them. He's like, I didn't even fucking like French
Oh yeah, that
class.
shit was funny. I hated French class.
That shit was funny as a bitch, man. Like he just kept saying, like Carter was like, hey, you shut the fuck up. He was like, no, man, you're next, dude. Like you heard
No,
him.
he
Oh
said some
man.
other funny shit too. On that car ride, he was like, "Oh, I know I should have fucked so and so in whatever." That
Oh
shit
yeah,
was
he
funny
said
He
I
was
knew I
for
should have
sure
felt
there.
Stacy up in the pool. Like
He was for sure there for comic relief, and I think he did a pretty good job. I don't think they
I'm gonna keep it a
oversaturated
buck,
his
bro.
character
Like
too much.
and I
Nigga
guess
wanted a ghost of that shit.
it's some bitch
Facts.
ass shit, I guess, bro. But like I kind of felt bad for Buddy because like out of everybody, like all them other like they weirder. He was just a goofball. He was like,
Nah,
"No,
he
man, I ain't
started
trying to
talking
die,"
crazy at the end, bro.
and he stood there and got smoked, bro.
All that, you're gonna die next, bitch, and I'm gonna stay away from you. Like, you deserve death after that.
I don't think so, bro. Because like, yeah, I don't want to die. So like, bro, he just
He
tried
I ain't
to
just
gonna
kill
kept
lie.
us.
bringing that shit
Out of
up.
everybody,
He
bro,
just tried
he
to
had
kill
the
us,
easiest
bro.
death. He didn't
Bro,
suffer at all.
Carter
Nigga just
literally,
died.
bro, Carter. Well, I don't know what's his
No, he
yeah.
definitely did not have the easiest death.
Carter
Fool. That
literally
female
just
that
got
got
hit
ran
by a sign,
to the
bro.
bus.
Like, yeah, Carter got hit by a sign, so he probably didn't suffer like that. But Pujols, Billy, literally, like Carter just tried to kill us, bro. He was speeding through, damn near getting us hit by
Yeah, for
trucks and all
sure.
type of
Fuck
shit.
Carter.
Just cause he's tripping, bro. Like, you not finna tell me I can't hold this
I
dude.
take death in my own hands, nigga. Fuck y'all.
You
Man,
all right?
fuck
Take
Carter.
your own life in your own hands,
Let
not
us out
mine,
the
You
bitch.
got
car,
in this
bitch
car,
ass nigga.
Don't ask me for no favor and then get mad when I want to commit suicide.
Favor?
Yo, what?
What favor?
She said you gonna take me to dude, Alex. You gonna take me to Alex, nigga. That was
Come
a
on,
favor.
bro.
That's not what happened. I just seen the shit.
They
What
all
what did Billy
agreed. They
ask
all
her from
agreed.
dude?
Hold on. They all agreed to go find Alex.
Nigga, it's my car.
What? Yo, you're wilding.
Take y'all bum ass niggas with no cars. Go walk.
Yeah,
to
I ain't
Alex.
gonna lie,
Why
bro.
you
You
in
would
my
have got hit by a sign, bro.
car? Probably. So
Like,
what you would have died on the plane. I would have got
maybe.
off that bitch.
I
Bro,
don't
this
know if I
nigga got
would have. I don't.
this nigga got some
I
type of
don't.
weird ass inferiority complex ever since the nigga got off the plane because he wanted to try to catch a fade
Yeah,
on the
bro.
plane,
No, that's
got
what's
kicked
really
off of his
lame to
own
me,
under
bro.
his
It's
own
like,
decision making, and then he
Bro,
gets
he been
saved
like
from
this
that
the
shit.
whole movie.
And
but
I'm
you
not
trying
bro,
saying
to
the
he
hold me,
nigga was
fired,
bro.
on
Now
some
you
hoe
mad at
shit.
me, bitch. I saved
I'm
your
not
life.
saying he fired, bro. I don't get that shit.
I
Bro, that
saved
nigga
your
was on
life,
some hoe
bitch.
shit,
Why the
bro.
fuck you trying to squab with me?
He corny.
All right, bro. Well, shit.
And
No,
this
I'm
the
saying
type of shit.
not
This
Alex,
the type
bro.
of shit I be saying.
Carter
Like
corny.
this type of shit don't happen with niggas, bro.
So wait a minute. Like, are these like are these supposed to be teenage kids?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, they're
in this
all in high
movie?
school.
Yeah, niggas like
That
33.
Probably
yeah, I'm about
seniors.
to say, bro. Them was clearly adults.
Yeah, niggas
Sean
like
William Scott, grown as a bitch. They put a backwards hat on that motherfucker and said, "Oh, that's a kid."
That's what you
Like,
do, bro. Nigga had a
bro, he
That's
Chicago
had a
jersey
goofy.
whole
on.
weird.
Hey, the
Yeah, they
nigga
would have
had hold
called
on.
police
The
on him
nigga
if they
had a
seen him by a
Chicago
school.
jersey on. There was no team on that bitch. It just said Chicago. Off-brand ass jersey.
how did these
That's
niggas
kind
just
of funny
keep
too.
running and like meeting up with each other? Like
Small
these
town,
niggas is
bro.
outside.
And their parents just don't question shit, bro. You in high school, that's not your whip. How you even got that? Not to mention, like, bro, did they ever explain why this nigga gets visions? I understand there's a Grim
No,
Reaper or
no, they
whatever.
did
We're just
not.
gonna grant the world is built that way, but
Bro,
why
that's
do you?
just like it's like one of those 1 in a million type of deals. Like, bro,
In
yeah,
this
some
movie,
shit
bro.
like came to you. Pause.
I think that's one thing that the movie does effectively, something crucial to the franchise, that it plays on superstition. It like reifies all superstition to like make you feel as uncomfortable and unsafe in the world you live in. It's like,
Well, and like I think it gives you like the idea of like, damn, I never thought of some shit like this could happen.
okay,
But now that
TL,
I've
like
seen
what
some
it means
shit,
is that essentially all of us have points of paranoia in our life, or like times where we think to ourselves like the worst case scenario about some shit, but we discredit it. We say it's just the mind playing tricks on us. We're just kind of being overworked or whatever. This movie single handedly probably made mad niggas in the year 2000 think every time that I think of like some negative shit, whether it's me getting in a car crash or the plane crashing or whatever, like that shit might really happen and I'm
well,
having a
yeah,
vision.
but what I'm
Bro,
saying,
oh
Uno,
man.
is
This on
like
top of
bro, I
9/11
never
happened
knew.
around this time as well. Niggas was shook as fucking planes.
Bro, I
Nigga.
never thought in my life that I could fucking die by like a shower thing, like ripping out and getting wrapped around my neck, bro. Now that I have that knowledge that maybe could happen, now I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying?
say.
Niggas walk
Wait
Like
around
I'm
stink
not
as a
till
scared
bitch
of
because
that
they
hoe,
scared
but
to
I
take a
never
shower.
thought about that.
wait till the next movie. And this shit
Yeah,
just wait. This shit is
I
traumatizing
assume
me
that
since I've been
if
yeah, it's gonna
nothing
be that.
else, they up the ante for the deaths. For the deaths in the
It's
death
I
scenes.
like the second one. It's one particular scene that like I never get behind certain type of trucks when I'm driving
Oh, I
just
know what
because
you're
of
talking
this
about.
one scene. Just watch that. And I've been that way since I've seen this movie. I'm like, bro, I'm not getting behind this shit. Hell no. Let's
but
fight.
like I say, bro, so like y'all wanted to make a point about Alex and shit. I think it was Roots specifically. Roots, or
Alex?
was it one
It
of
was
y'all
Carter.
said that
It was
Alex
Carter
was
then.
goofy as fuck?
I think he
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. bro. So look. So he pull up, and we talked about it a little bit. He pull up to the teacher house, checking her tires and shit, knowing goddamn
Right.
well the FBI, whoever the fuck these other two goofy ass agents is, that's questioning
Oh,
this
they
nigga
was
constantly
ass.
just for having visions and shit, right?
Bro,
So
Roos, that's probable cause. And like, remember, okay,
no,
they
for
let him
sure,
go
that's
after
that's
that,
for
but
sure probable cause. I'm not
that's
even talking about that.
probable cause enough
I'm
to
not even talking about that.
keep the nigga. That's what I'm saying though. They was like, we can't hold him on nothing. Brother, you just was fucking with somebody's car. What are you talking about? You can't do that shit, nigga. But go ahead.
But
You know what's kind of
I
weird
don't
about that
know,
but
too?
look,
It was
bro.
kind of weird
so
how
look.
he was able to talk to them. They're basically like, you know. So do you feel some way about like having control over us and all this other extra shit? He's like, all I know is that I can't control anything if you keep me here. They're like, well, go. I'm like, what? This
They ain't
nigga's
have
like
no
in
charges on
control
that
of
man,
people
bro.
dying or not. He can see the future. You just gotta let him go after making such a bold claim like that.
Are you
Kind of
gonna tell?
retarded, man.
Are you gonna tell a judge that? Because he's not gonna
And
grant a warrant for that.
I'm pretty sure the other dude in the room, actually the light skinned nigga, he asked him like understanding. He was like, "Yo, I get the creeps from that guy. Like I'm low key like kind of believing him right now. He seems dead ass." And he's sitting there like, "You know what? You give me the creeps." Nigga, you salty because your investigation is failing, yo. That
Yo,
might have been the best lead you just let walk
first
out
of
of there.
all, he's used to being a trash investigator. Keep in mind, this is the same dude from Money Talks that got his fucking chest blown off trying to get the diamond and shit from goddamn
That's him?
yeah, that's him. That's not the old nigga. That's the old nigga's partner.
That's the nigga from
Money
All
Talks
About the Benjamins too.
for real.
The light skinned nigga.
Yeah, the light
The
skinned nigga. Yeah, for sure. That's
hairline like mine. That nigga.
yeah, that nigga.
Bro, he was ass, bro.
He always ass.
Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like them agents or whatever, they was ass.
But
They didn't do shit this whole movie, bro.
to Alex though, Alex. So he pull up, he get detained or whatever the fuck. He go back over there. Nothing. He can't see nothing outside the house. I don't know why he decides to just go in the house. Maybe he heard something. Then goes in the house. He see the bitch spread out on the floor and shit. Motherfucking knife in her chest and shit. The nigga
Yeah, no,
palms the
bro,
knife.
you
Hold
gonna
on, let me finish.
grab
Let me
that
finish.
hoe?
Please let me finish. The nigga full palms the knife. Got all of the fingerprints on that motherfucker. Picks it up, looks at it for a second, drops it on the fucking floor, and then decides to run out. He didn't try to save the bitch or nothing. It's gonna be all right. Snatch the fucking knife out after the goofy ass chair just fall on the shit. Dig it in deeper. Pause if necessary. He hand palms the knife, and then just runs the fuck out. See, what's his name? Was that the one whose name was Billy? The dumb nigga?
Yeah.
He sees the bike nigga and then just keeps running. He just fucking I'm out of here.
Billy's such
Nigga,
a
you're
goofy, bro. He said,
cooked.
"Hey," he literally watched Alex run out this house, and he's like, "Hey, Alex, what's going on, man?" And then shit just blows the fuck up. Like, get your friendly ass,
Bro,
bro. Billy Goofy, he talking at the funeral. He's like, "If I ask Nancy, whatever the fuck, out to prom, will she go with me?" Like, bro, this is a memorial for like 40 people that died, bitch. What the fuck? Like,
but yeah, I didn't understand the palming of the knife, bro. Like if if they didn't have nothing on you to incriminate you at all
exactly, bro.
from that point, it's over now. And I don't
And
understand how the
bro,
fuck he escaped that shit.
bro, that bitch is dead, bro. The fucking chair
Bro,
fell and stabbed that hoe, bro. What are
and
you
your
gonna pull
knife
the knife out
prints
for?
I'm not
your
finna figure out
handprints are
how
on the
she
knife and your whole ass boot, your fucking big ass bolt Timberland boot in blood is all in the floor. How did he make it to France? He should be locked up
Bro,
based off of
bro,
just how the judicial system works.
they started
bro,
rooting.
because they couldn't catch him, Roots, he was in a boat and shit.
Bro,
Like,
they
he
did
took
they was
a
the ones
canoe
that resuscitated the nigga
across
after he
the
got
lake,
electrocuted
bro.
or whatever the fuck.
But yeah, that shit, man. And then like the thing that was really, I don't know. I don't know if I want to say it's fucked up to me, bro. But
But
like that, that bitch that got hit by that bus, that whole like really, she was just sitting there trying to tell motherfuckers to quit this goofy ass shit they was doing. That bitch stepped out there and got her ass smoked.
that's why you supposed
Like,
to
she was like,
both
"Hey,
ways before you cross the street, stupid ass.
hey, y'all quit being obsessed about this shit. Y'all fighting and this and that. Woo up the bam. Y'all need to cut that shit out." Then
Also,
bam, got turned into a
there's
stain.
also no way that these buses is quiet as as a bitch. Like These buses
Mm-hmm.
got silencers on them. Every bus that I've seen or stood next to is loud as hell.
Oh,
My
They
daughter
got
get
a
on the bus to go to
silencer on the
school
bus.
every single fucking day, and I hear that bitch coming as soon as it
Every
come around the
bus,
corner.
every bus I see in the movie have a silencer on it, low key.
niggas
Bro,
don't
they
know
never
that.
see
Not
this
on
bitch coming.
not on that
Yeah.
Speed movie.
Well, not that one. That one different. But every time somebody get hit by a bus on TV, like they never see it coming.
Like on
Bro,
the
ain't no
Wayans brothers and
nigga
shit.
ain't had no headphones on. What nigga wasn't deaf? Like all your senses work,
He
but
was
you just so
yelling, bro.
happen
They
to
was
just
yelling
step
at each
right in
other.
front
That's
of
why
this
you
fucking.
couldn't hear it.
Yeah, nah, that shit's fucking stupid, bro.
I don't know, man. I thought it was kind of wild when Alex became like this fucking paranoid nut job and locked himself in a damn
Nigga
cabin.
said, I can see it, and if I can see it, I can intervene, and if I can intervene, I'm
Bro,
like, this
he's
nigga is
putting
losing it.
bro, he's putting corks on any spikes in that hole. He's taping everything up. He literally looks, he
Bro.
sees a fish hook on the floor. He's like, rusted, tetanus. I didn't account for it. He was
Bro,
like,
this
but I
nigga,
got it now.
this nigga Alex,
Like,
and they're like, indoors.
bro, that fucking guy was there eating a damn can of tuna with a little ass, like, I don't know, plastic or wooden spoon, just so nothing could happen to him.
Nigga
Not a
said,
solid food,
F ain't
so
touching
he can't
shit,
choke
fuck
on
nigga.
it. He's intentionally chewing that bitch thoroughly so he can't choke. You
I've
know
never
what I'm
seen
saying? Like,
anybody chew tuna like that.
bro, that was absolutely despicable, man.
Let me
That
ask y'all a
Said, I'm
question.
not getting caught slipping.
So,
What's up?
let me ask y'all a question.
It's on
So,
Henny
considering
Slim.
what
Go ahead.
considering what KTL just said about like how he changed his behavior because of the situation he was in, how y'all think y'all would like act or react if y'all was in some shit like that in
My
real life?
nigga,
I might have
just death
died,
as
bro.
a unseeable entity is chasing me, bro. I'm cooked. Like, what do you
I'm about
do?
to say I'm probably just
Real
gonna
life,
die,
bro.
bro.
What do you
Because,
do?
like,
Well, I was talking about
Even
like
if you're
how you.
let's not even say you're Todd, right? Todd, it was completely unknown. Nobody even knew about this shit. Let's say you're fucking you're fucking Billy, and you think all of y'all just skipped death, and you're mid conversation, and a random ass piece of metal gets scooped up by a hanging chain on a train, cuts through the fucking wheels under the train, and take your fucking head off.
bro,
You
that
can't
shit didn't
avoid
even. Y'all
that,
notice, right? That didn't even take his head off, bro. That hoe hit him square in the mouth and took his top of his head off and left like his bottom jaw and shit.
bro. You can't
Like,
escape shit like that, bro. Like
I'm telling you, bro. I'm
whenever
telling
Todd,
you,
like, going back to Todd, like he couldn't do anything, bro. Like
Roots. I
niggas done
literally
all. I'm
watched
pretty
the
sure
water
everybody
that
done
he
almost
slipped
fell
on
in the tub
get
before.
sucked back up in the toilet after it was over, bro. This shit cheating. Like,
That's what
this
I'm
shit
Rose
saying,
and
cheating
bro.
Luna,
to a
Like
what
you
y'all would
N.
can't
do?
avoid this shit.
If I F Dub,
That shit
what the rest of y'all would
cheating,
do?
bro.
If what? I want to listen.
If
If
you
y'all
was
was
If
in,
chased
if you
by
this
was in that
death,
death, if
situation,
this depiction of death is
if
chasing
you
you,
was Alex,
how would you
Oh,
behave?
if I
What would
was
you do in
Alex,
this?
yeah.
Man, I
that's
would
what I was
probably
saying
I'll
though.
probably cling to life. The only thing is like, bro, it's not like a threat I understand. It's like a threat that's a completely unknown. I don't know how the fuck this shit work.
Yeah,
So it's
that's what
kind
I
of
was
like
saying.
I could fight it, but I'm definitely gonna lose. So
I
the
don't think I
only
would
way
Are
have
you
you can
gonna try to
survive this
fight it?
nigga
long is
like
if
this
you're
nigga,
Alex in
bro.
this movie.
like, look at
You
Alex.
think
Like
you would have
Alex
lost
is
to who else?
Yeah, I couldn't have. There's no way I'm gonna be able to. Oh, you was sitting up here. That's why this person died first. There's no
also
way
too
I'm
like
bro.
I don't think that death works on some kind of ethic. Like all the things line up to get you perfectly killed, and then by some other way, like you see that it's going on, and then like you figure, all right, cool. So like you're telling me like death is a person that's gonna be mad because you didn't die? Like
Bro,
the
that
way
shit
the
Gonna
world,
keep
cheating, bro.
spinning back.
yeah, the way the world works in this movie is just OD. So
That's some hating ass shit, Luno. I ain't gonna
I
lie to
would
you.
just took the L. Like, there's no way
But
I
Mm.
would
ain't
have
that
done
a
that shit.
hey Luno, ain't that like a saying that people just been saying for like a long time, like you can't cheat death type shit?
yeah, but I
Facts.
think it comes from like religion, the idea that when your time comes, it's your time. I think that's even why they quoted Ecclesiastes at the fucking funeral was because death being an inevitability that man can't escape. They can only like try to cheat. I think that's just some shit that's been passed down by tradition. Realistically, everybody's trying to prolong their life, and if
And
your death is
like,
imminent, you don't want that shit to come. Like what?
it's
Is that
literally
some type
no
of
one.
moral in
It's
this
not.
movie? Y'all think?
No, I don't think so. It's
No,
literally
because
not
this
Nah,
one
ain't how
some
person
shit
shit
who
was
works
ever
meant
in
beat
real
to
life.
death.
be
It's
crazy.
literally no one who ever done it. Like not one person ever. So
Like
you
like
can't cheat
this,
it.
bro. This isn't real. Like this is not how real life works, bro.
How you
Like
know?
You
cause
gotta
you
you
can
gotta
die
suspend
of
your
some real
disbelief,
shit, bro.
KTF.
Nigga, you don't know, nigga.
Nobody slips on no water, then it gets sucked back up in the toilet by the malevolent death
Well,
entity, bro.
well,
Yeah, but
barring
Come
that,
on,
No,
bro.
but
but
you don't know.
That shit not
When you
real, bro. Say
but
something real.
but
You don't know.
yeah, when you watch horror movies, you gotta suspend your disbelief.
No,
You can't
I'm
look at it
saying,
like
Slim,
the regular.
no, I'm not. It's not that I can't appreciate this as a movie. You said, isn't that kind of the case in real life? No, it's not, bro. This death is cheating.
It's
Like
the same as when
regular,
it's
Oh,
your time. It's your
regular
I
time,
death.
bro.
Slim, here's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think you can.
Regular death
Yeah,
might get me tomorrow because like
right.
I'm going walking out on the street and shit, and like there's an old rusty bolt that ain't been changed or serviced in a while, and a sign falls and just smokes me. That's one
Right.
thing, bro. But it's not gonna smoke me with nobody around to see it, and then just lift itself back up and put the
Puts
bolt
itself
back
back
in the
together.
wall so nobody can tell what happened to me. Like
It's a
that shit
supernatural movie, man.
cheating, bro. That shit
um,
like
It's
all
a
I'm gonna say on
supernatural
this,
movie. You
Nah,
all
gotta
I'm gonna say
cheap
on this
as fuck.
tidbit, Slim, is that if the moral, if there is one for this film, because I personally don't even think there's a moral. I think that what this movie instead wanted to do
It's a
was just,
spectacle.
it was just to make you feel uncomfortable with your security in like life. Like I felt like it was supposed to make the person leave the movie feeling like, oh shit, like what could happen to me, or like damn,
Morals in a horror
this
movie.
shit lined up. Nah,
Are y'all new here?
Some
some
of
do
them
have
do. Some
morals.
of them
Some of
do.
them do,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Name me
But
one.
Babadook.
I
I
don't know
would
if Blink
say
Twice is a horror, but maybe
Hey,
I
Blink
would
Twice.
say it's
I
it's
will
kind of a
not
stretch.
accept a life I do not deserve.
Talk that
I'm,
X shit.
I'm
Oh
a
yeah,
motherfucker.
that was that narcissist shit. Yeah, go ahead, Luno.
In any case, yeah, I don't mind if you're incredulous about that. I was just gonna tell Slim that if the moral really is something like you can't cheat death,
Horror.
after it was said like somewhat or like a dozen times in the movie, it's ass. Just saying.
Could be ass.
Movie
But
is
I was just
Yeah,
fire.
wondering, since I guess instead of like a moral, then it might be like a
F
reoccurring
Dub, man,
theme.
you've been quiet for a
yeah,
while, bro.
a
You good?
recurring theme for sure.
I
Yeah.
was gonna I was gonna answer the question that Slim proposed earlier, but y'all beat me to it. So
Go ahead. What's your answer?
Just say it like it is,
What's your
fireworks.
Why
Niggas
opinion,
they?
won't
man?
shut the fuck up,
Yeah, I'm
right?
about to
Just say
say,
say like it is, bro.
tell Roots to shut the fuck up, man.
Wow.
I ain't heard that nigga in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I heard
Wow.
everybody else
This
except
nigga
for
ain't
Hey,
shit,
Pooh, he
bro.
been fucked up and he been talking again. His shit back fucked up. Like,
Go ahead, Dub. Answer the question.
no, just like if I was in Alex's like shoes, I guess, right? I'd be fucking terrified because it's not like this nigga is like an expert in the supernatural and whatnot. You know what I mean? The fact that also death doesn't really, to my knowledge at least, unless I miss something, death doesn't really make a physical appearance is another thing. You feel me? So, like, you would have to live your life with these premonitions, right? And not knowing when it will all end. Bro, nah, you just take me out of my misery at that point, bro.
bro,
Living
effed
with
up,
that.
bro. He
Facts,
was
bro. Just kill
literally
me
in
at
the
that point, bro.
cabin. He was in the cabin chewing tuna with a plastic spoon. He
Nah,
seen the
take me
Thoroughly.
out
door
of my
start
misery,
to
dog.
open. Hold on,
Take
bro.
me out.
He seen the closet door start to open. He went and shut that hole just in time for something spiked in there to fall through the wooden door. What the fuck, bro?
And it wasn't even his time to go either. Old girl was
Like,
before him. Like that
bro,
shit.
that shit is wicked, man. Like bro, that bitch was in a car. Some turpentine fell, and like somehow it got a hole in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So you got electricity on top of the car, fire under the car, and an oxygen tank like rolled under that bitch, bro. What the fuck,
Can I
man?
also talk about something real quick? And I
Go
know it's a
ahead.
horror movie, and I know that their personalities were kind of just instruments of driving home
They
the
were
fear and the
generic
paranoia.
2000s
Yeah.
teens.
I genuinely don't like anybody in this movie. Like
I
I
agree,
didn't
Luno.
find
I
myself
agree,
I
Luno.
liking
think
any of
Claire was
them.
all right.
You know what?
Nah, like she's
That
the
hasn't
fucking
been
weird
visited.
hipster ass girl or
Yeah, she's
whatever.
like
Like
the
That hasn't
weird
been
hipster
visited by
bitch, but I
anybody
don't think
else
she
but
was bad.
KTL. But I would like
Huh?
for you to expound on that, Luna, on why you don't like what's fucked up about niggas.
I don't think that it's particularly they're fucked up. I just think they're just uninteresting. They're boring. They're generic, like Hitio said. I don't think any of these characters were really a pleasure to have on screen. They were kind of like Thanksgiving characters. They're just
Did you
there.
not feel
They're
like
just
Billy
there to
was?
get bodied. They're
No,
just there.
no. You
They're
gonna
just there to be
no,
confused
That would have
and
been
die.
Luno, I'm right.
What's up?
They're
Luno,
just
I'm right.
Hold on,
they're
hold on,
just
hold
there
on,
to get
hold on, hold on.
confused and die.
No, that
Go
was
ahead,
Luno,
Luno.
I'm
Pools.
right with you on that
Let
point.
Pools go. Let Pools
I'm
go.
right
What
with you,
happened?
Have you
bro,
seen
on that opinion.
Thanksgiving, bro?
Yeah, we all seen it. What
Hello?
happened?
Roots, your shit is fucked
Who the
up,
fuck is
man.
that?
Roots got sent to hell by that take, son.
Hey, Luno, you didn't
That nigga
feel
said
that
Thanksgiving. Like, no way, bro. Like,
Luno, you didn't feel that Billy was good comic relief?
I didn't laugh one time during the movie.
Damn.
you ain't laughing.
He was just standing there.
The devil?
Who else? He was just sitting there watching that whole straight face.
Straight
as fuck,
face, nigga.
bro.
That's crazy.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
none of the
Luno.
niggas funny.
I
Yo.
really enjoyed this movie like a lot. Like I enjoyed it so much I forgot how ass some of the other ones was. Like this really brung me back.
Damn, spoiler.
Bro, just because it's ass to me don't mean it's ass to y'all.
I thought it was a good movie, especially
the
considering
full
it's a
side.
timepiece. Holding it to my account of movies just generally, regardless of the time, I would say that it's mid as fuck. But I mean, we'll talk about that later.
I can't do that. Sorry.
Fools, don't worry. When you say that something is gonna be ass in this franchise, I wholeheartedly believe it. Because well, when we get to the ratings and final shit, like you'll hear the clip I got for this movie.
That's crazy. I love this movie.
I don't.
I don't know. I
Spoilers.
mean, how much? So
Sure.
like,
Spoilers.
so all right. So here's a question that I'll pose. You know, before we watch any of the rest of these bitches. So the end of this movie, right? You see, you know that shit ain't really done with or whatever. Alex almost gets smoked by a sign. Carter save his life, and then Carter gets smoked. So at the end of the movie, the final shot, Alex and Claire are still alive. What do y'all think happens to them after this movie?
What do
They
you
die.
mean?
The
You know?
same
Talking
shit.
to a nigga who's seen the other ones, or these
Shut up,
niggas who never?
Puos.
Oh, okay.
I mean, personally, my thought would be let's just
Except for
kill these
predictions.
let's kill these terrible characters and then just get a new cast to have some terrible
Damn.
shit happen to
My-
them.
Yeah,
Like,
I assume. I assume one or two
the
things.
black autopsy man?
Oh
me?
God, that guy was a weirdo.
If I was a black autopsy
Hey,
character,
watch
I'd
your
probably
mouth
have a
about
favorable
Candyman, nigga.
opinion
Hold on,
about the
you
rest
need
of
to
these
show some
niggas.
fucking respect. That's Tony Todd. Like, what's
What
Fuck
you
wrong
said,
with you, nigga?
Rest in
Root?
peace, Tony Todd.
Stop calling this
Oh,
nigga
that
just
nigga
a black
died,
nigga.
RIP.
Like, nigga, that's Tony Todd.
My
Fuck
Rest in
bad,
peace,
I
bro.
Tony
don't know
Todd.
him, bro.
Goddamn
That
Phyllis
I
nigga
That
called
nigga
you
just
died.
died too.
Candyman
I
earlier.
know his name. Oh yeah, Candyman. Yeah, that nigga
That
just
is
died
like,
recently.
niggas don't know
Oh,
Tony
rest in
And,
Todd.
peace.
and watch how many times you say that shit, nigga.
I only said it twice, bro. I'm good.
Rest
Say
in
what?
peace to bro. He was okay in this movie.
Come on, Puos.
Hey,
Hey, hey,
Man.
hey, Bob.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
So
Slim, you seen that bitch ass shit Puos just did?
what I
I
What
said
he
I
do?
only
do?
what
said
do you
it
do?
twice. He said what? He wanted me to say it a third time. Like,
I didn't even hear what you said.
yeah, all right, bro.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
Puos gonna get
hey,
killed by a hook
oh,
handed
You're
man
not
with
even
cheese
in the
in his
mirror.
mouth.
You gotta look in the mirror and see it.
Bro, it's
hey,
mirror in my
KTL,
room, bro.
You're not looking in it though,
and
unless you're a
Bob
narcissist.
too that I want to. So this is from a guy. You know, he's supposed to comment. A guy named Arushi Goel, some dumbass shit like that. I don't know how to say it.
What the
Fucking
They got
name.
like
That
two
Damn.
is
A's.
what the
They got
fuck
like
kind
two
of
Hold
name is
that
A's.
that?
nigga.
They
Slim
got like
really
two
back to
A's at the
hoeing the
beginning.
viewers, bro.
He
Oh,
not
he
no
in here?
viewer. No, he not no viewer. It's a nigga
Oh.
that he wrote this 6 years ago. He's a content writer. But the nigga said
Horrible
Are you
name.
Final
just
Dest
Googling shit, bro?
Yeah, I'm
You
trying to
gotta
see
be
what y'all
right.
think. Yeah, I wanted to see what y'all think about this perspective.
Mm.
But the nigga
I'll just get
the,
drunk and bored and Google shit. Go ahead, bro.
hey man, it's conversation. So the nigga said Final Destination is a movie that shows how much the destiny or the natural way of life cycle is important. So if somebody skips their death due to their gut feelings or a sixth sense, it's against the law of nature. So everything has to happen the way it's planned in our destiny.
That's
And
Yeah.
so we can't
bullshit.
escape.
I'll let
Okay.
Bob
No,
go first.
What
Yeah.
y'all think
I,
about that
well,
perspective?
honestly, I think his Indian is showing. Unfortunately, these
Like
guys
red dye
That
and
is
Indian or
fucking
tomahawk Indian?
crazy.
yeah,
Oh my
I
That's
god.
think these
fucking
like I think
crazy.
these fucking like East Asian people just have a way of
Oh, okay.
spiritualizing like brute facts
I was
about
gonna get
nature and
offended.
saying that like your death is
Damn.
like concordant with some like fucking inherent cycle.
I've
Let's be
been
real,
learning
buddy.
Taoism lately.
Yeah, right. This is
Taoism.
Buddhism, whatever it is. But
Shout out
but
to
the
Al
idea
Snow.
here that like my death, me not dying in this plane crash, or dozen of us not dying in a plane crash, is gonna offset the natural balance. There's no fucking evidence of that. Be real. You're imbuing all this
Right.
dumbass spiritualism into this movie to fucking lift up
Damn.
its dry, plain ass plot, its unlikable character. Yeah, whatever, bro.
Rant,
Like,
nigga,
this
rant.
is not, yeah,
Yo.
film critics need to quit their day job sometimes, bro.
That nigga not a critic, bro. He a content writer at Hooked Upon.
Well,
Whatever
this
that
shit is
is.
terrible. I bet his career is fucking downhill from here. So,
It was
Fuck.
6 years
That's
ago
what
when
it
he
is.
wrote that.
This nigga
Damn.
about to
yep,
pull
he
up
has
and
Hey,
wrote
smoke
shit.
the shit out of Lil Wayne.
I would offer the perspective, like if you looking at it from that point of view, like if you're supposed to die, quote unquote, and you don't die, that is part of the natural
Well,
cycle of
so
life.
that was
Because
like that's certainly the point that they tried to like convey. At least these laws exist within the world that the movie takes place in, right? I can appreciate that, but
Yep.
I do feel that it is absolute bullshit that if I am able to avoid death, like you can, right? Here's the thing: if you can come back after me or whatever, spin the block and whatever, cool, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's the premise of the movie. But after I escape that bitch the next time, bro, there
Leave me
is
the fuck
millions of
alone.
people that need to die, bro. It's
I
millions
agree.
of
that
people.
need to die is
It's
crazy.
millions of people
Nah,
that
it's
Nah, he
need
not
to
right
crazy.
die,
though.
He's
bro.
right.
That
He's
You know,
need
absolutely
to
He's
right.
die.
right.
let
He's
me,
definitely
bro,
right. Like, you're gonna really come back from me?
Oh
Like, you
bro.
don't got
Like,
no
Bro,
even
shit to
if you
do?
there's
don't
a
need to
Let,
die, it's like
listen,
you
nah,
just on
nah.
my dick. Like I
Let's
I'm
already
just
know
saying,
what
bro. Yeah,
let's
that's
what
harp
what
my
I'm saying,
nah,
bro.
hold on. Let's harp on the
Can I
need to
can I
die.
tell
It's a
go ahead,
sexual
Roots?
assault or
No, need
somewhere
to die is
sexually
crazy.
assaulting some shit that's
Let
living
me let me
fine
tell
and
you. Let
dandy
me
with
tell
no
you something.
sicknesses at all. And you
Yeah,
spin it
That's
let me
back
just
let
on
me
not
tell
me.
on
you
that
know
something.
you.
that
Roots,
shit
let me
ain't
tell
your
you.
call,
Let me
nigga.
let me tell you
Yeah.
something. Black Roots.
Uh-huh.
There was in this year
Let me tell you
2000.
something, Black.
Yeah, in this year. Hold on now. I'm gonna tell him something. In this year 2000, right? There was hold on. In this year 2000, within about a year, probably maybe a little bit longer of this movie happening, people flew planes into the World Trade Center and
Facts.
fucking killed people. You can't kill them folks, boy. You mad at me because I like got off a plane?
All of
Like
this is perspective,
That
man.
is
kill
crazy though.
them.
I ain't
Like
gonna lie. This is all
But does
perspective.
that okay? Does that make you think about like God and shit? Like, cause why would you? I'm just a
Well, I
teenage
think
nigga trying to go swim.
that's a different way to look
God
at
was
because
Tony
I was
Todd in
gonna
this
say
whole
this.
pool.
I was gonna say this in response to Slim's question with the reading the comment that he read, but I am under the belief that everything is written it's already written. So however it
Me
happens is
too.
how it's supposed to happen.
Like
I
that
avoided.
Nas album?
I
Right.
got in a pretty bad car accident back in what was it like 2013, 2014, something like that. I was meant to survive that because that's how it was written. I don't believe that I
Right.
escaped death. Do I believe I could have died? Yes. However, I didn't, and that's how it was supposed to happen.
Hey,
Everything
Roots,
happens
Yeah.
as
man,
it
I
should.
really appreciate that optimism,
I
bro. So
don't
you
know
really
though,
think
bro.
that,
Like,
like,
But look, hey, well
okay,
let me
hold on.
add this to it.
Roots
Let me
really
add this
think
to
that,
us.
like that there's no reason that somebody
I
like
don't know,
sent him
bro.
anthrax in the mail, bro. They trying to get rid of you, man.
ATL is
You
fucked
escaped,
up,
but
bro.
I
they
can't
trying
I
to get
can't give
you,
you
ATL is
man.
that,
so
bro.
fucked
I
up.
can't give you that,
They
bro.
trying to get you, bro.
Hey,
ATL is
pause. Let
fucked
me
up.
add this to it because if you look like sometimes like certain things don't really make sense to us like in the moment or when we look at it just from just looking at the situation. But then like if you kind of take like a wider scope of situations, like maybe this nigga Roots right here wasn't meant to die because he had to impact somebody else's life one day with some other shit, which
I
is
get
something
that.
that you don't know in the moment, but you know,
That's
it
fine
could
and
be a
dandy,
greater
Slim.
yeah.
But what like if I'm violently murdered with the knife by a murderer, I'm meant for that to happen to me? Why?
Yes.
Cause you is a piece of shit.
Hey, pause. Hey, you know like so I'm gonna just use Kobe Bryant as an example because like a lot of people know Kobe Bryant,
Oh,
but
God.
nah, because Kobe Bryant like
Hey,
that
careful.
shit.
You seen
Tread
what's gonna
lightly.
happen to
Tread
Stephen
lightly,
A. when
Slim.
he talked about that shit.
Tread
Yeah,
lightly,
but
Slim.
Stephen A was like wilding. Like Kobe Bryant died, and for me, like that shit was hard. Like when he died, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
But
and his
the
little
thing,
daughter.
You
and
ain't
his
never
daughter
even meet
died.
that dude, man.
That don't matter. But then like when you look at it and you be like, damn, did Kobe have to die type shit? So this is the thing. Like a lot of people was probably impacted or affected by his death. Like somebody could have went and became like a motivational like so just it's not necessarily about did he have to die the way he died, for him, but maybe the nigga died the way he died
I'm
to
gonna keep
inspire
it a
somebody
whole
else or
buck
to
with
help
you,
some. No,
Slim.
yeah,
Ain't nobody gain no life benefit or whatever
we
from a
don't know
brick
that.
falling out of a building and hitting Alex in the fucking face,
Oh
bro.
well, I'm
Like
just
ain't
yeah,
nobody.
yeah, but I'm not talking about that isolated incident. I'm just saying as a whole, like sometimes things happen for different reasons.
Death is dick riding in this hole, man.
Yeah, it
That's
So
is.
all
let
I'm
me ask.
saying.
I wanted to ask y'all this then, because okay, let's say
Damn, you got a lot of
you
questions.
escape death. That's a fact. You escape death because I'm asking from an outside perspective. I ain't watched the movie, so I got to do other things. But you
Hey,
escape
yo,
death.
I
That's
was
not
thinking
what
that too.
I don't like how
what
you said that. You
Bro,
said
go
I gotta do
ahead, bro.
other
Ask the
things.
question. Ask the question.
Shit.
what? All right. So you escape death, like y'all said, and fuck. Why you fucking with me, death? Leave me alone. I won already. Okay. You escape death. You beat death. You cheated death until when? Because you have to die at some point.
I
So
assume
until
until
when?
I'm the
What are
ripe
you?
old age of
Damn,
like
can I
80
have an
something.
old age death? I
Everybody
thought I
Yeah.
don't
just
live till
I
no.
won
Everybody don't
already.
live to 80, but not
Everybody
everybody
don't
don't live
die
to 80.
at everybody don't die at 17 neither.
I agree. So we don't know. You can't just pick an age yourself and
Why you
say,
keep
"Hey,
targeting me, bro?
Bro,
it's your time.
it's been a week, bro. It's been a week
It's your
since I
time,
last
bro.
avoided death, bro. Like can
It's
you
your
fuck
time.
off?
That shit is corny, bro.
That shit
It's your
lame, bro.
time, bro.
Like I already
If
won,
it's your
bro.
time,
Like
it's your
what's
time.
up with you,
You
bro?
can't win. This not a game where you
And
can win.
that's lame, bro. Is that like
You
you
can't
like
win.
in a game, but you just refuse to lose. You like, no, you're not allowed to
Can't
win,
break
bitch.
even.
Hey KTL,
Yeah.
you remember that Billy and Mandy episode where that bitch cheated death and that nigga Grim smoked her anyways?
Hey, Pauls, I seen that shit a few times, bro. They had a motherfucker who was doing a bunch of exercise and shit, trying to like gain some extra years on life. He was eating healthy and shit. He was hoeing the fuck out Grim the whole episode. Boy, that old ass man got cooked at the end. He tried to send Grim on a vacation with his little crackhead ass fucking nephew he kept in the bushes and shit. That motherfucker.
Hey, that episode was scary as fuck when I was little. Like
Well, that shit is sick, boy. He was like,
I
that
rewatched
shit
it
was a
though.
cartoon, but he was really the fucking Grim Reaper, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that shit. And there was a
She
nasty
beat
old
that
woman,
nigga,
too.
bro. Yeah, she beat him, and that she was like, "But you can't cheat death." That nigga cut her fucking head off.
That shit is wicked, man.
Yeah, because you can't.
All right.
You can't
So,
do that
anybody
shit.
got any more
A
things they
hating
want to
ass
talk
shit.
about before we
Nope.
final
Y'all,
thoughts and rate this
y'all
out?
do like okay when they
It's a
was
good
when they.
episode. I was kind of
Go
tired,
ahead.
not gonna lie. But I will say the for the
Damn,
return.
Damn,
Pujols
why'd you
This
just
just
movie
started
talk
was
talking.
over my partner Puos, man?
definitely
Nah, he got it.
Hold that nigga.
nah, for the return. This movie was alright. I'm not truly saying that it's terrible or nothing like that. But I'm not gonna hold back my critiques because it's old. I'm never doing that shit.
All right.
Pujols, what were you
So,
saying, bro?
Puos, what was you saying?
What really important? It
Yo,
was just like
fireworks, man. Change that battery, bro.
remember these niggas.
I see what you did
How
there.
you know it was
That
him?
should be in the
That nigga,
background of
that
every
nigga got a
fucking
smoke alarm
podcast,
going
bro.
off.
Bro,
I don't
he'd be
even
in
hear
the
that
back of
hoe.
every podcast. It's
Hey,
been
look,
months.
F,
that's
man,
hey.
what's wrong with you,
I don't
The
even
only
hear
Man,
that
things
you're
hoe.
gonna
black
keep hearing
about
it for many months more,
Why
KTL.
do
I'm
you
not
only
need
changing
a
thing,
that
smoke
shit.
bro. Just
detector?
Yeah,
nigga,
talk
Why do you
crazy.
need a smoke detector in a
You gotta be
submarine,
more
bro? It's
Why are you
responsible
water
talking?
than that,
Why are you
bro.
talking?
everywhere, bro.
Why are you talking
just
crazy
change
to a
the
smoke detector,
battery.
dog?
Bro,
Why are
You
you
it's
gotta be
concerned?
more
water
You talking
everywhere,
responsible
crazy
than
bro.
to
that,
We
you?
man.
underwater, bro.
I don't give a
You have to
fuck,
your
nigga.
responsibilities, F
Get
Dub.
your
Change
So
that
get
why
your
are
battery.
you
Just
talking
get
open
crazy
your
a
I don't
to
give
a
step
a
window,
smoke
ladder
fuck,
bro.
bro.
detector? That's a good
get your
question
step
though. I would
ladder
never
and
You have to
ask
be
change
your
somebody
that
for a
battery.
smoke
responsibility as
detector.
an adult.
You're not finna understand me. He's a smoke
Open a
detector.
window, bro.
It just
No,
don't make sense.
Damn.
Go ahead, Puos.
Change that battery.
I ain't
It really
changing
wasn't
shit.
that important.
What's
It
wrong
just
with you? Get your priorities straight.
them niggas was
Shut the hell
speaking.
up,
Them
nigga.
niggas had a French accent
Nigga
in the
think final.
airport.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that mean?
Why did everybody have a French accent just because you're going to France? You still in the
Everybody
U.S.
didn't have a French accent. You saw
Bro, it was
one
one dude
person.
had a French accent. What are you talking about?
Lies. That woman who was asking that nigga questions.
Who else
like,
watched a different version?
he had,
You watched it in
I
French.
will prove this shit right now.
That nigga
Oh.
watched Final Destination.
Final
Not even a
Destination.
French saying.
But no,
It's
Destination.
close enough, bro. Close enough.
Y'all didn't hear that lady when she was asking that nigga questions with that French accent?
Hey,
Who else? He
hey,
was supposed
Oh
to
my
switching over
God,
to
bro.
English,
hey,
bro.
that
Yes,
nigga Pool's version
Oui,
just
nigga,
kept
oui,
saying,
oui.
hey,
Niggas
that
reading
nigga
subtitles
Pool's
the whole
version,
movie.
nigga Pool's version just kept saying,
That's what Slim talking about. Wee wee over there. Man. Like,
Yeah, gay as fuck.
what the fuck?
What is
He
going
said
on right
wee
now, bro?
wee. Like
Go ahead,
Oh,
Roots.
that's the
nigga,
only
wee
French
wee.
shit he knows, bro.
He just said,
Oh.
Baguette type shit.
Hold on, you niggas said wee wee.
Slim said wee wee, bro. You could have said baguette or any other French
I
shit,
shouldn't
bro.
even bring this shit up. Niggas start
You
talking
could have
about
said
wee wee.
Baton Rouge, bro. Like
Niggas start talking about wee wees. Alright,
Oh,
bro.
shit.
that's Slim, bro.
Louisiana came
Slim-
from France, bro.
I
They
know,
did.
bro. I was born
They
there.
say wee wee that much?
Them niggas purchased us. That's crazy.
Y'all
Hey.
purchased off of me?
Yeah, the United States niggas.
That's crazy. You Louisiana man too, so it was like
Louisiana man.
I wasn't there.
That sounds like a fucking superhero.
Like,
They didn't buy me, nigga. I wasn't there.
So why your name Louisiana?
Hey, and Slim
man?
said I was right there with him.
Oh, that
Niggas
is
on
my name, ain't it?
Niggas on the steps.
That's not my
35,
name in
45.
Your name Louisiana man.
35, 35.
Did
Do I
that
hear
nigga go
50? Do I hear
backwards?
50?
He said
No, he
45,
Slim. He
35?
said like the auction 35, 35, 35. What do I see? 36. Like
Oh,
that's
okay.
what
I thought he
said,
went
yo.
backwards.
That shit might be racist, Roots, man.
I can say it. I'm black. Can't say it.
Wee
Motherfucker.
wee.
Stop it.
He's
All
going
right,
back.
man. Somebody. All right. So final thoughts and ratings. FW, you want to go first?
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
You could have
This
said
is-
that, but you said wee wee multiple times, bro.
Man, what's wrong with you? That's the most common French shit.
Man, go on somewhere. Go ahead, FW.
I'm lait du fromage.
Parlez-vous français?
That nigga got some hoes.
Uh-huh.
That's a
I'm
fact.
lait du
Damn,
fromage. That
FW
nigga
left.
F-Dub
All right,
left.
Bob, it's on you.
He's
All right,
back.
he back. He back.
Yo, what up?
Yo.
That's on me.
My fault.
What's
My
your
fault. My
No,
final
shit was
FW
acting
came
up.
back just in time.
My shit was acting up.
What's your
Alright.
final thoughts and ratings, my nigga?
All right. So
Damn, why you pressing?
I thought this movie ain't no one press me, nigga.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, smoke detect at him. Go.
Anyways,
That nigga going.
so
That nigga
this movie
fireworks
was
gonna be a never mind. Go ahead, man.
this movie was
Gonna be the final
so
destination guy because of a
Cause it smoked it.
Nigga ignored the whole.
I tried not to
It's
say
really a
that.
fire in
And
the
he
background.
ain't
nigga.
mad at that point, Puos. He been ignoring it for months. It's not death hoeing you. This your fault. Buy a
Yeah.
battery. Like
Yeah, I tried not to say it, KTO, but that's what it is.
I knew where you was going with it, man.
all good.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
go
man.
ahead. Hey,
All right, for sure.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
For sure. All right, so I thought this movie it dragged. I thought it was uninteresting as fuck.
Damn.
There's a reason why I never returned to this damn franchise, and
Mhm.
it was real blatant in this first movie. Luno kind of said it best earlier about the characters. The characters were not memorable at all. Not redeemable at all, and I'm not looking forward to seeing Final Destination 2, 3, 4, and however many else there are in this franchise. I was actually a little hesitant, but we're already here, so I guess we'll continue on the ride, I guess. But yeah, and yeah, I don't really got too much to say. Like, I'm probably never gonna watch this movie again.
Fuck.
Thought it was corny, kind of cheesy.
Watched it with a bitch.
No, not even with a bitch. I don't think she needs to suffer through that. But yeah, I give this movie a 4 out of 10.
Damn. Go ahead, Bob.
Yo, man. Look, besides me thinking that the characters are flat and that certain shit was forced to like make shit make sense, I mean, I think the movie has a pretty cool premise that I think they could have been took further. I would have definitely liked it if they gave the characters a little bit more agency to actually put together what's going on in terms of the plot. made them a little bit more, I guess maybe involved in the way shit was happening as opposed to just like slaves to fate. But I guess that's the point of the I guess the
The
message or
horror.
whatever. But yeah, overall though, I would say that even though I don't think it's awful, I would just say like it's probably just like mid. I'll give it like a 6.
Yeah, I don't know. Uno talking about porn. He must have watched Final Penetration or some shit. So,
What?
all right. So
I'm not trying to hear
That
nothing from the wee wee guy.
that's
that is
Slim.
wild.
Slim is the
That
wee
is
wee
wild
guy.
as
Slim
fuck.
just got a shot for
Hey,
no
that's
reason.
that's what
Nigga
Roots
slamming
called
wee-wee.
art, but it was a little variation of it.
You're funny.
Ah, yes.
Is
The
that the
horse.
nickname you was talking about the other day?
We're just
Slim?
exchanging strays right now. 'cause
Yeah.
I didn't say shit to you, and
Yeah,
a
but
Called
nigga
that
shot
nigga
at
the
you
horse
for
it's
no
not
wee
just
reason.
Slim neither. But all right.
The
So
horse wee wee, nigga.
all right,
Alright,
bro,
bro.
chill out. I'm trying to rate the movie.
Horse
So I was, bro. Come on,
Fuck.
like, what the fuck,
What the
Nigga
fuck, nigga?
tripping.
bro? The
You gotta
last
say it
thing
with
I
a French.
wanted to talk
Go
about
ahead,
was this
KTF.
shit on this
You gotta say
episode.
it with
though.
a French accent though. When you say
Man,
that.
Don't tell him go
somebody
ahead
find
and
out
then
the French
continue.
word for horse, like. But all right. So I was
This nigga
expecting
dying.
this movie to be a piece of shit when I started watching this. So like a shitty ass 2000, generic horror movie and shit. That didn't age well and all this. I was very surprised by the quality of the movie that I got. I feel like the characters are pretty generic 2000s teens, but I think that was a part of like what the meta was back then,
Sure.
so I don't really fault them for that. I'm normally the guy who complains about characters being irredeemable, but I didn't think these characters were just like unlikable or irredeemable. The only person I didn't fuck with was Carter because he was a fucking dickhead, then tried to switch it up at the end and started dick riding and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the rest of them was cool. Billy was funny as hell. Had some great comedic moments in that shit. But I like the kills and all of that shit. I was actually very surprised with how creative they were. The fact that I've seen this movie franchise before, allowed me to not be taken in by the misdirections and things of that nature. I think that probably like the misdirection, the sense of dread and foreboding. If I hadn't seen some shit like this before, it probably would have been more impactful for me. So I think that that's a good thing that it has going for it. I think it's a unique premise for a horror movie, that obviously was successful enough to spawn multiple sequels and whatnot. But I think that it's really unique, and I think that it at least spearheaded its own subgenre. I'm probably gonna get this whole like an 8. I fuck with this whole. I mean, it's not the greatest movie, but I would definitely watch it again and shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't know, like I watched it with a beautiful woman, so I would definitely watch it with a bitch. Uh, yeah, I got an 8 out of 10, man.
Who else?
Who else?
Oh, yeah, I don't know what niggas talking about. This shit was fire. It's a staple in horror cinema. Like this shit is one of the ones everybody know about. Final Destination. It's much better to me than some of the ones that came after it. Original thought process throughout the whole shit. Like who thought of this? Like this shit is fire. Like I don't know what the fuck niggas was watching. The characters they was alright to me. Typical bully nigga, a goofy nigga. Alex not really no nerd. He really don't play that shit either. Like every time Carter try to press him, he scrap it out with him. Like you know, bitch. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck niggas was watching.
Final Penetration.
I was about to say, yeah, I know who knows watching.
Yeah, I wasn't watching that.
This nigga want to say some gay shit to me so bad, bro. He could just leave me alone, and this shit wouldn't even be a conversation. My fault, Puos. You kid, bro. I
Shut
don't
up,
know what's
porn
going on right
purveyor.
now. He talking about wee. He talking about penetrate.
He
Like,
keeps
what's
trying
wrong
to
with this
trip you. I
nigga?
don't know why he's taking shots at you, Slim. Like,
He's talking to you, KTF.
he ain't talking to me, bro. I didn't say the wee shit. You did. Like,
And then KTL looked up horse in
go ahead, Pools.
French language.
Shut up.
I'm gonna
That whole
go.
really added the word language, bro. Google been like finishing my searches the last 2 days, and I don't know why. Like,
You know
it's
what you
adding
want,
extra
nigga.
words. It's adding
You
extra
know
words,
what you
Pujols.
want.
Yeah, it's adding extra words I wouldn't even type. Like, go ahead.
Need you.
A 9, man. That's it, bro.
Damn. So hold up. So we
I
I'm
got them
well,
all.
Bruce, you get
I got them
done?
all. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
typing and I'm doing math.
All right.
Can I do
Uh,
my trivia first?
You ain't got
before
no fucking
uh,
trivia.
Nigga didn't
I
even
I
see
got
the
one
movie.
thing to say, KT.
hold on
He
before you
finna
get
tell
to
us
that.
what
Before
horse
you get
is
to
in
that.
French.
Before you get to that, because I got a question
Go
for
ahead.
Who else being like our horror expert, right? In your opinion, for all of the I guess staple horror franchises, what do you have right above this and what's right below it? Like to kind of gauge where you have it at.
I
Thanks,
don't
killing
know.
definitely killing this.
Being that there is a 9, like he gave it a 9.
You
How much
think
did
you
he
think
killing?
Thanksgiving better than this, Luna?
I had more fun watching Thanksgiving than I did watching
Jesus
this
Christ.
shit. Fight me.
That's
What did you
fun
rate
though.
this?
I
Nigga
could see
said
that
You
fight
though.
gave
me.
this a 4? You gave this a 4?
He gave it a
No,
6.
Oh, that was me. I gave it
I
a
could
four.
I
see
gave
a
this a
nigga
6.
having more fun with Thanksgiving because that's what it's for. This is not
Yeah,
like
it's retarded. Yeah, you're not really supposed to take it serious. I tried to
yeah.
take this one serious and I did. I didn't look. I'm gonna
That
just
nigga
say,
said
like, bro, like for what it was supposed to be, bro. If they did this shit in 2025, like, bro, this shit would be way crazier. Like,
They
better
are
writer.
doing it in 2025. That's why we're about to watch it.
But what would be the
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
like
hey,
what?
hey,
No,
Luno,
hold
had
on.
you?
What
Hold
would be
on,
the
y'all
difference?
didn't even let Pujols answer the question.
I don't have no answer to that because I never thought about it. Like I can't just put in my mind what I got over it or under
the
it.
shit with the two white boys that kidnapped their family and shit like that. That shit worse than this.
Funny games, that shit garbage.
Funny games worse
Hey,
than this shit.
Hey,
hey,
Pujols, what I was gonna ask is, did you grade this on a curve? Since you grade horror on a curve.
No. I
Okay.
legit think this shit was fire. Like I don't know.
Okay.
hey, Luno, had you seen it in 2000 with a 2000 lens, you think you would have rated it differently?
Considering I was
Uno
5,
was
I
like
really don't know
2.
what I would have thought.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, but I know what you
I
mean.
guess
If I
so.
was alive during that time, if I had to like do
Yeah,
like a historical analysis, I would say it probably would have had more effect. Reason being is that like KTO was saying, this is an authenticator of the genre. Like
probably fresher and shit at the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then we have Y2K as well as like 9/11 kind of these like events happening and shit. It's like very strong
that
intuitions.
definitely helps
Yeah, facts. Y2K
contextualize.
Y2K was right before this, and
That definitely
9/11
helps
was right after.
contextualize how niggas felt about this movie when it came out.
Yeah, so I could
You know,
definitely see that having being
I
like a
thought it
brain
was
worm for people.
thought it was dope too to even just go back in time. Like it's nobody on no phone during the whole shit. Like I liked it. Like it was them
You can
niggas
see that in
all
every movie back then.
when them niggas went to go shit, like them niggas had magazines and shit. It was no nigga on their like this shit was dope to me,
That
bro.
nigga
Like
said, bro,
I
let's
fuck
go
with it.
take a shit.
Was that shit like nostalgia for us?
It might have been like I get it probably. I don't know though, because every movie is the same, but this one was just way better than the other ones. I like maybe 2
I
was
will
crazy.
say though that for much of the movie before Alex became sentient, I will say that this dude was doing very good as like a default scared frail white dude. Like his face when he's scared or he's nervous or he's up like very fucking pained. Like they cast him super well for this.
Yeah, for sure.
Like his misery is just worn on his face so like profusely, bro. Like I thought
I
that that's a good
started
thing.
off thinking he was ass until he woke up from that dream. I was like, oh, this nigga snapping right now. Like he made that face and all they did was like splash some water on his face to like add to the nervousness. And that shit was perfect. Like he did that perfectly.
Bro, them girls are so like bird brain. Like you seen this nigga having a
Facts.
damn near panic attack, woke up in a deep cold sweat, and he's just like, "Can you have Saints? Y'all some bitches, bro. Like,
Bitch, I'm over here having a panic attack and you worried about sitting next to your
y'all some
friend.
hoes. No, are you okay? Do you need some water? Like y'all just can you move,
Bro, this
nigga?
shit fight. That nigga woke up and immediately ran to that seat to check to see if that shit was still loose, like that little nail shit or whatever the fuck it was still loose, like from the dream. Like I
Yeah.
don't know that shit's hard. I don't know,
Yeah,
niggas tripping.
Hey, yo,
unlikely, bro.
I'm not gonna do the whole trivia thing because it's like a thing. It was talking about like they got like 5 people in history that had similar experiences to like the premonitions and cheating death shit. But I ain't gonna do that whole thing. But 2 of them was William, not William, fucking uh Hitler. Hitler and Winston Churchill was two of the niggas.
How's it famous niggas?
What?
It was Will Williams, huh?
You
The
said you
dude
said that
from Saw.
you said that the premonitions they came true and everything.
Yeah,
And
like
Hitler knew
what
he was
what's
finna kill all them Jews.
no,
And
not
then
that.
kill himself
Thanks,
like a
bro. I
They,
want to
bitch.
get
they said
monetized.
like they said like Hitler he was like a soldier when he was like in the army and shit, and he was looking down in the trench where all his soldiers and shit was at, and then he said like a voice pulled him out of there. He was like he didn't sit with the rest of them niggas and shit, and then a
Oh, so
bomb
he's
blew up like
pussy.
right after that. No, he
So
heard a
he's a
voice tell him like not to
deserter.
go down there. He lived.
Shit
Yeah,
lame.
he's
He was
pussy.
able to
He's a
kill niggas later.
yeah. That's called being a deserter. The nigga was meant to be a
What?
soldier and be in the
What?
trenches, and the nigga ran.
He listened to a voice.
The the you know
I
how
don't gotta
niggas
go sit with niggas. That don't make me what? I gotta sit with niggas?
wait
Bro,
what is Roots talking about?
He's
I
saying he's
don't
a
know.
deserter, like in military context, when
Like the
you
nigga
know
went
there's
Oh
like an
AWOL.
imminent threat.
yes.
That's
Yeah, Roots
not
is a soldier.
AWOL,
Maybe
bro. That is not
Roots is a
AWOL.
soldier. Maybe that's some XF dub.
I
What's
don't know, Pujols.
what's
He's a
XF dub,
professional,
man?
bro.
Bro,
What's
Bro, the
XF
motherfucker.
AWOL is like
If
when you desert your whole team, bro. Like you
Dub,
don't
if
gotta
you
sit
had
with
if
niggas.
you had like plausible
I
grounds,
that is
just said don't ask
AWOL.
me military
That's why
questions
I
right now.
said deserter.
okay.
Deserter is in the
Damn, get
time
on
of
his
war.
Hey,
ass.
hey,
You
hey, hey,
purposely
Roots.
go ahead.
This is what it said. It said that he claimed when he was a young soldier at World War from 1914 to 1918. One day
hmm
he was looking for a place to sit down in a trench with his fellow soldiers when a voice almost literally pulled him off the place to what was the
What?
fuck is that? Off the place
Yo,
to sit
Pulos.
down in the opposite side of it. And
Who the hell just did that
That's
few
sound?
not deserting, bro. That's
and a
just
few
sitting.
moments later, a
What
bomb
the fuck?
exploded inside of the trench.
That's
So
sitting
they all
somewhere
died.
different,
Okay,
nigga.
okay. I did. I thought the nigga ran off, but he just
Nah,
decided to sit somewhere
he
else.
just ain't
Hey,
want to
well,
sit with them
stop
other
doing the
niggas.
damn soundboard, KTO.
Hating on that nigga. You wanted him to be a
Winston
bitch.
Churchill too. He
Hey,
was on a car ride and
and get
shit.
off your hero
And
dick.
he
Why
ain't
you
sit in his
love Hitler
regular
so
seat.
much?
How I'm on his
Ooh.
dick? Cause
Why
you
you
Oh,
love
you put
Hitler?
false
why
shit on
you
the nigga
love Hitler
name.
so much? It's crazy.
Why you putting false shit on niggas' names?
Look at
Like,
him.
oh,
Look
he
at
a
him.
deserter.
Putting false shit on
Look
his
at me,
name.
nigga.
That
The
nigga's a
fuck you
Jew
talking
killer,
about?
bro.
Look at me.
Well,
Look
I
at
don't
me.
agree with what he said, but why did you
Look
just
at
change
him.
your name in the chat to Hitler Lover 726?
All right, I love Hitler. Now what, bitch? What you niggas gonna do about
Oh
it?
my god.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
send
god.
death after you.
Hey, Pujols, what do you love
Tony
about
Come
Hitler?
Todd
on,
finna
bro.
get on your ass.
What you love
If
about
you
Hitler,
sending
Pujols?
death to him,
I
then
don't
ain't
even
you really
love
the
Hitler,
Hitler?
but these niggas not even
No.
being fair.
What do you mean these niggas? I didn't say it.
You
That's
saying
He
him.
Roots
want
being
niggas to be
biased?
fair. He want niggas
Yeah,
to be
like
fair about talking about Hitler.
who gives a fuck about Hitler?
That
Like,
nigga Watt had a fire Hitler bar.
What
Did
is
you see
happening
who
right
on
now?
this sound, this corny ass soundboard, man? That whole corny as hell.
Slim,
That
what
nigga,
is it with you and this Hitler thing, man?
You gonna mute yourself, play a duck noise, and unmute to ask him about Hitler, bro. Get your ass on, man. What
I
the
would
fuck is
never
going
mute
on, man?
Doing
myself to
that.
play a duck
talk,
noise, bro. I haven't been
nigga,
muted at this
I
whole
talk
time.
screenshotted it, so whenever you want me to
Trump.
drop that shit, I
He
can.
said he
Yeah,
Hey,
nigga.
screenshot it right now. Drop that hoe right now, because I
He got
promise you
the
I wasn't muted
files.
just now.
We kept the files, KTF.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wasn't
got
muted just
receipts.
now, Slim. I promise you.
That nigga say he screenshotted you typing.
Probably. But I know I wasn't muted just now. I put every dollar in my bank account on that.
Well, no, what made you click screenshot? Man? What
I
made
really
you?
didn't, bro. I was calling this bluff.
Yeah,
He
like I
fell
know I
for
was.
it.
How? I just said I.
I
All
don't
right,
think
go
he
ahead.
did fall.
Because you didn't deny that you clicked
He
the duck.
admitted.
You denied, yeah.
Yeah,
Did not.
No,
yeah.
that
He
wasn't even
admitted
a
that he
duck
did the
that just
soundboard.
happened. That was a
It wasn't a
fucking
duck. It
drum
was a
roll.
drum.
That
But
was a drum. Like, what are you talking
All
about?
right, so you just all
but he
right. So
still
he
Wait a
admitted
had
it
minute,
was
proven
a.
that he did it though. You see?
wait a minute. So you
Wait a
clicked
what?
the
Bruno
duck.
has auditory. Bruno has auditory
So you clicked
issues.
the duck. If it was a
No, I
duck
have
and he's the
soundboards
only one that
muted in
knows
the
it was a
Discord
duck,
settings. I can just see the icon
he's
pop
the
up
only
and
Okay,
one
use
that
that.
knows it was a duck.
It wasn't a duck, KTL. It was a drum. I said that too.
Okay, so he's just making shit up.
No, I saw a
He said
picture
he
of a
got it
duck. So I
muted.
assumed that you
He
did
said
an
he
I
got it
saw a
muted.
picture of a duck. Go ahead, Ruth.
Was it luscious?
Yeah, niggas, man.
What's the average of the scores, man? Let's get a final score.
Ruth still got to give his rating and
My fault, man.
This was like I said, my first time watching this movie in totality. It was all right. I started off thinking this shit gonna be ass because it was in 2000s. I see like white people walking around saying generic white shit like man and bro and shit like that, and motherfuckers like, hey bro, let's go take a shit. Like it just seemed very what is it? Another teen movie isk for me at first. But then when shit started turning up and like the nigga had the vision and shit, I'm like, oh shit, this shit kind of snapping a little bit. And as it went on, I was like very interested in the story and shit like that. I don't think they did a whole lot of character development. I don't think they will. I think this franchise is actually gonna start getting worse as we go on, as far as the movie setup. But this movie by itself, I thought it was pretty good. So I'm gonna give this a 8. And let me go and get the final score real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shit, wait, did that wrong.
Carry the one, bro. Carry the one.
It's
Wait,
got a
Carry the
7.
one. You said
Slim is
carry
not
the
got
giving.
one.
scratch
It
paper
got
and
a
shit.
7.
Facts.
It got a 7. It
Slim is
got a 7.
Slim is not giving a rating.
Jesus.
No,
Slim
Slim
didn't
did
No,
watch
not.
the
I didn't
movie.
watch it.
He's just here to fucking heckle
Yeah,
us
yeah,
and give
yeah. Because I
random
didn't know they
trivia,
was doing it a day early, F Dub. I was
ask
gonna watch it
philosophical
tomorrow.
so
questions.
you
Yeah,
was
well, you're
So
too
you're a
late.
said
So
you
watch the
wasn't
procrastinator.
first
gonna
one,
pull up.
So you
and
Yeah, I
then
was
pull
gonna
up for
watch
the
it
second one.
tomorrow.
You said you wasn't gonna
Slim,
pull
you
up, bro.
definitely
Quit
can though, and
lying.
then pull up for the second one.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
he's a
it gotta be on. It gotta be on like the
that nigga
regular
voice
day
crack.
that
That's
we
a
do.
The
30-year-old.
regular day was Friday historically.
Nah, but y'all said y'all was gonna do this on Saturday. I'm off on Saturday, so I was expecting it tomorrow, but I didn't know that y'all was doing it today.
Carry the
But
one.
I mean, if I'm able to pull up next time, I'll pull up.
All right.
All right,
Well,
so
it
the
got
movie
a
got a
7.
7, man.
All right. Well, that's gonna conclude Crash Course for the first part. We'll be back next week with Final Destination Volume 2. It may be better, it may be worse, but what I do know is that we will not be discussing wee or penetration. So thank you
Don't
guys
make
for
no
tuning
promises.
in to the
Don't make
Real
no
Rap
promises.
Coalition podcast. We'll see you guys next week for more
Sign
fun.
us out, horse guy.